Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello.
Okay, we're looking good. Hello, everyone. Uh,
Hello.
I'm TJ. Uh, I am online at bawjax most places. Uh, I don't really do much online other than yap about stuff. Um, but yeah, uh, I'm obviously going to be your Dino Master, your DM for our game of Dino Island, Escape from Dino Island. Uh, and yeah, looking forward to playing with everyone. Uh, Bella, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Bella. My pronouns are she, they. I am really only online in like four discords and that's it. So don't try to find me, please and thank you. Um, are we doing character introductions too?
Not yet.
All right, that's it then.
Okay, and Niki.
Hi, my name is Niki. My pronouns are she, they. You can find me at Orbleck on Blue Sky. Good luck spelling that. I'm not telling you how.
Fantastic. And Anita.
Hi, I am usually known as Mama Strange online. You can find me on Mama Strange on Blue Sky and probably Discord too. Um, but I don't do much, so
Fantastic. So the game we're playing, Escape from Dino Island, just a sort of brief rules overview for everyone at home. It's a powered by the apocalypse game. So rather than, having a bunch of stats, everyone rolls a d20 or whatever, it's just 2d6 at all times, and you plus or minus whatever your modifier is. So there are three stats. There's clever, fit, and steady. And whenever a player rolls, they'll add whatever they have to that stat or subtract. Uh, Anything 7 plus is a hit, so that's a success. Anything below that is a miss, a failure. 10 plus is a full success, so extra stuff happens. And 7 to 9 is usually success with a drawback or a difficult choice. We have the map available there as well. That will just be updated as we go as the players find more about the island that they're eventually going to be trying to escape from. Uh, yeah, we have our donation menu up there. Andrea went over it, but I'll quickly run through it again. So we have $10 for a helping hand. That's +1 to any roll for a specific player. So if you donate that, please name the player you want to have that. $25 is a supply drop. So that's +1 to any roll for all players. Both the supply drop and the helping hand, they can be banked for the players to use whenever they like. So we'll be keeping track of that, and you can just use them for whenever you think it's needed. $50 is creature feature, so you get to introduce an angry dinosaur. $75 is a friend and me, introduce a helpful NPC, and $200 is gear up. All players gain an additional special move. So that's just an extra thing that everyone will be able to do. Yeah, so that's the sort of basics of all that there. There's also the silent auction where you can bid on games, dice, merch, playing one-shots with some excellent GMs, like Alex, who just sort of facilitated Goblin Quest previously. And if everyone's good to go, then we can jump right in. Fantastic. So, the day you all got the call from Encompass Media, you knew your life was about to change. The pay they were offering was, quite frankly, ludicrous. A 4-year contract and you'd be set for life. 2 years at their lab in Toronto, then 2 years off-site at their island, and you'd never have to work another day again. Sure, there were mountains of paperwork and NDAs to sign, but when the pay's this good, it's hard to complain. It's been a year since then, a year of kind of busy work and vague jobs that don't really make an awful lot of sense to you at the moment. But things are still going well until recently. You had met the other scientists that were going into the island ahead of you, all speculating on what could possibly be worth paying you this much, but never questioned it too hard. After all, you were just not doing much at the moment. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you certainly didn't expect the advanced team on the island to go dark, for Encompass Media to send the three of you in alone to get in touch with them and find out what happened. But here you are. Your pay doubled, your contract halved in exchange for your help. Things happened so quickly that the company didn't have time to charter their own private ship, so the three of you hopped a ride with a pleasure yacht that was passing by the island, and now find yourselves on an inflatable speedboat with just enough supplies to last you the supposed 2-day hike to the main complex. And as you weave through the sharp rocks approaching the island, you see the rolling mountains rising above you, surrounded on all sides by a thick, lush jungle. Salt spraying in your face and wind whipping through your hair. And Niki, could you please introduce your character for us?
Yeah. My name is Dr. Eve. I'm a paleontologist. My upperclassman has gone missing, and I'm here to help, find him because I just really his emails just stopped, man. It was really weird.
Fantastic. Bella?
I am playing Dr. Gwen. She is a doctor. Dermatologist for sure, possibly something else. And she's just real tired.
Perfect. And Anita?
Don't know why they need a dermatologist on this island, but sure.
Yes, I'm playing Dr. Pia. She had really had in mind that she was going to do research, but she said she's an engineer. She can handle it. She can put stuff together. That's what research is all about, right? We'll be fine.
Right.
Perfect. So, as the boat is coming into the island, so you are arriving in here, you see the beach up ahead of you, the sort of welcome reception area, up just a little bit off the beach. And as you're looking around, you see, well, not what you'd expected to have seen. Niki.
Is that a brontosaurus? That can't be.
No, it can't be.
But it's so
Not possible.
lifelike. But it's so. We've got to go over there. I need to know, how they put this together. We really need to know.
Animatronics have gotten really good these days.
Yeah, it's obviously an animatronic.
It's not electronics. It's not. It can't be electronics. The movement's too. Look, Doctor, unless you are aware of some high-tech, motors, I just don't believe you. That's got to be biotech.
Yeah. It's a big puppet or something, you know?
Yeah.
It can't be real. Dinosaurs died, I don't know, a bunch of million years ago.
I mean, we've been doing some research on some pretty amazing motors. I think we could do it.
That's not what we were doing. We were doing skin tech.
Okay.
I mean, that's why you brought on, wasn't it? You're a dermatologist.
Classic skin tech.
I know. No,
It's
this is a jungle. There's all sorts of nasty things you can get out here.
Oh. Okay,
It's
well, I
wet
must have
all
missed.
the time.
Wait, hold on. It's in my notes. No. Ooh, I can't read my writing. I'm so sorry. Never mind.
And as the brontosaurus is kind of up just at the edge of the jungle, the forest on the side, just at the top of a cliff over to your left, out of reach at the moment, but you pull up on the beach and, well, expecting a welcoming party. They haven't been responding to the radio, but they should still know you're here. Should still know that you're coming in. But it's silent. There's nobody there to greet you. You just see the reception building up a little bit further up the beach as you pull your boat in and start to unpack.
Where is everybody? Like, somebody should have come down to say hi, make sure we're getting safe.
I mean, maybe they just don't have internet service. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. P. I didn't hear what you said. I think I cut across you.
No, it was fine. I was thinking, I know the yacht blew his horn really loud. I would have thought that would have drawn their attention.
I know. I also wrote like so many emails on the way in. Like, they should have known we were coming. I was very specific.
And the sat phone should still be working. Like,
I don't.
Well, guess we better go find them then, huh? There's somebody's gonna get a talking to.
Yep, we'll give them a hard time when we get to the reception building for sure.
yeah.
Like,
And you head up to the reception building. There's nobody there. Nothing. Nothing there.
Hello?
We're here, y'all.
Hello? I'm gonna start, like, knocking on, like, the door frame.
As you're knocking on the door frame, you kind of peek your head in, and there's a little counter, sort of looking into the area. You head round the side at the door, and you see nobody there. Doesn't seem to have been set up really. And there's a door in the back that's employees only. Has a little pad for you to scan your
Right.
your
Where is
employee
everybody?
lanyards.
Where did I put my employee badge?
It's in your
Hold
back
on.
pocket.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. That's why I always have a high-vis lanyard so that I can find it. So I'm gonna take my employee card. I'm gonna try to swipe it. Oh, no. Okay, what about this way?
Yep, flip it
Okay, there we
around.
go.
It takes a second, but you get there. We have also just received a $25 donation for a supply drop. So whenever you like, all of you have a +1 to add to a roll of your choice. So you do have to declare it before you roll. But yeah, you swipe your card, wrong way around, swipe it
So,
again. You're beep beep, and the door clicks open.
Well, something worked.
Dr. P, I think you should go first.
Yeah, you are the engineer.
Okay. Sure. So Dr. Pia heads in.
Dr. Pia, you head in and you see, looks like sort of dormitories. You know, as you were instructed beforehand, the main sort of bulk of the complex is a 2-day hike up towards the base of the dormant volcano. So this looks like a little sort of home base for anyone who's out here nearby working. There's a couple of bunk beds along one side. Along the other side, a handful of lockers. And on the floor are clothes, paper, just a bunch of bed sheets are kind of tipped over as well. You can see one of the pillows has been taken out of the pillowcase. The pillowcase has been filled with a bunch of sort of snack bars and things, but it's just been left here. It looks like it was hastily abandoned, but by somebody who knew where things were here. At the back, you also see the generator for this room, for this sort of little area. And Dr. Pia, as you look closer, you see they are running on fumes.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, you guys can come on in. There's no danger here, but the generators. Oh.
It's
They've left it on and not refueled.
Kind of spooky. Everything's kind of upside down. And there's nobody here. Like,
no, they must just be out on like some sort of what do you call excursion? I think that's the word. Like some sort of field research.
They left hurriedly, though. They must have been very excited about it.
We're
Yeah.
scared.
No. What is there to do? There's nothing scary here. There's a
And
maybe.
as you say, there's nothing scary here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You hear a growl from the reception area behind you. And who would be closest to the door?
Me or Eve, probably.
I think I would have been second through, so I would have been after Dr. Pia, so it would have been you.
Yay, Gwen's last. Gwen's at the door.
Gwen's last. Gwen, you turn around
Uh-huh.
and you see about half the size of a person. Well, you know dinosaurs.
Ish.
Some of them anyway. The most common ones. And this one, it's about half the size of what you'd expect to see from the movies. But this is unmistakably a velociraptor.
Ah.
Stalking across the beach. And as you turn to look at it, its head whips around to face you.
Ah, beans.
What do you do?
Hey guys.
It-
There's a Eve.
What? Yeah?
Stick your head out. Come here.
Oh, okay. I'll stick my head out, like I'll wrap around the door, be like,
Hey,
yeah,
what's that?
that's a velociraptor. It looks like it's a young one. It could be part of that new tech that Dr. Pia was talking about, but that definitely looks real.
Yeah,
It's very lifelike.
it definitely looks real, doesn't it? And it's looking straight at me, and I don't know if I should run or freeze or throw something at it.
So they are predators. So if we move away really quickly,
Yeah,
then
it's gonna-
it will. Yeah. So we
Yeah.
should, like a bear, you should just puff yourself up and then slowly back away. If we make it if you back out of the door frame, we should be able to close it before it gets to us.
Okay.
Should.
Should. Yeah. I understand. Should.
And it is
Okay.
still just slowly stalking
getting-
towards you, its head
Getting
just
closer.
moving.
Doing the chicken bird thing with the eyeball, checking me out.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my sweater and go bah! At it and try to spook it, and then step really quickly back through the door. I'm a bigger, scarier lizard.
Can I help you by keeping my hand on the lock so that when you step through the door that I slam it for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So remember with the Powered by the Apocalypse and everything, we have all the different moves that you would like to do. So what move are you trying to do at the moment? So you have the basic moves, the peril and safety moves that apply to everyone. Everyone can use any of those whenever they like.
Yeah, I think this is closer to
appropriate.
a peril move than a safety move because there's a big chicken.
Oh, for sure, for
staring
sure.
at me, and it's got teeth.
Yeah.
And it's probably pretty fast. Let me look. I think this is either a hold on to your butt, maybe, or a hide.
I think because you're trying to
Spook the thing?
spook the thing, I think that's hold on to your butt, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So
Okay.
roll plus fit,
Okay.
which is great for you. That's a -1.
No, it's is it? No, it's a +1. Did I do it wrong?
I
Entirely
have
possible.
for Dr. Gwen +2 steady, +1 clever, -1 fit. For
Yes.
Pia,
I can't read, so I'll fix it. I'm gonna roll first, and I'm gonna use my +1.
use the +1. Yeah, that's smart.
And we add our dice together, correct?
Yep.
So that's a total of 6, and then plus fit.
Oh no.
So yeah, not good.
Okay, so immediately
Yeah.
on a miss
No.
for hold on to your butt,
Yep.
you're seriously injured.
Yep.
So what happens is, Eve, you are able to grab Gwen and pull them back. What you don't expect, and you know velociraptors, you're a paleontologist. What you don't expect is for it to open its mouth and for a glob of green spit to just fly over at
Oh,
Gwen. And it
That's not in the
sticks to your
fossil
shoulder.
records.
Great.
Sticks to your shoulder, and you can hear it sizzle. You can feel the burn
Ow.
as it eats through your clothes at your shoulder there,
Okay,
through the
Ow.
skin.
Ow.
so making a new note of that in my field notes. We that was not in the fossil records. I'm so sorry. We shouldn't scare those. Apparently, I think we should try to get out of Dodge.
Yeah. I would like to not be here. So I have one injury.
You have one injury.
Cool.
For
Acid
our viewers at
burn.
home, much like Goblin Quest, if you were here for that, you can have one injury. On the second injury, you have to make a casualty move, or you are out of commission. So, out of commission means your character can't really do anything by themselves, but will live if everyone else can help them escape, carry them with them, or whatever. For the casualty move, we'll get to that when it comes up.
Yeah.
Either way, your character will be retired, and we'll find someone new in our journey. But it sounds like you guys are trying to run.
Dr. Pia, I think we understood why they got out of Dodge in a hurry. Would you be able to know where?
Is there another door?
There must have been in the side. I just don't really want to look away right now because I feel like if I do, it will lose my dominance with this animal.
Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gia
Okay.
will look around for another door.
Okay, so the way group moves work is when some or all of you act together for a peril move, the hero in the worst position or with the lowest relevant stat rolls, and everyone else is assumed to get away safely or to
Oh, no.
succeed at whatever you're trying to do.
I'm gonna die.
For safety
dermatologist.
moves, when you're in a better position, the best player for that role will roll. Unfortunately, you guys are definitely not in a safe position.
No.
And I think it's quite clear, unfortunately, who is in the worst position here. So,
Uh-huh.
run is unfortunately
A
plus
fit.
fit.
Yeah, it's fine.
So,
I'm gonna
Bella,
roll real high.
You got this.
Great job, dice. Get out of here. That's a 4 total with my math.
okay, fantastic.
Great.
So, we also have
Alright.
another $10 donation for Anita. So you have 2 +1s now that you can use whenever you like.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Uh-oh. I'm in danger.
on a miss, you get injured, and
I
the
do.
threat is still around.
Yeah.
So, Bella, would you like to be out of commission or make the casualty move? If you make the casualty move, you'll get to narrate what happens here.
I would like to make the casualty move, please and thank you.
Okay, so you tell someone your darkest secret or unfulfilled hope, and then choose one of those 2 options. Oh, no, sorry. So the casualty move
Yeah,
includes out of commission. That's my bad.
I know, but I'm not dead.
You're not dead?
Not dead yet. I'm gonna turn to Eve and say, Because you're right here. Eve is right beside me. I'm gonna
No, I
turn-
know.
turn
This is
to
Eve's
Eve.
face.
Gonna turn to Eve and say, I really wish that I could have been double board certified. And then this dinosaur is gonna like take this bite out of my arm. And I'm gonna faint.
Okay, so you're just fainting? You're just going out of commission?
I mean, I'm gonna
Okay.
like block this dinosaur, I guess. Because it's gonna lunge, right? So
Yes, so you block the door as... So the door had been slammed shut on this thing, but you guys are trying to escape, and you don't see anywhere else to go. There's no window big enough, there's no side door, nothing of the sort. And so you decide you just have to run. And the door is opened, and the other two sprint past. You are safely past the Velociraptor for now, heading up towards the forest. You see a river on your left hand side just make its way down into the sea. Dr. Gwen, unfortunately, the Velociraptor just leaps forward and it just lands on your back, and it just bites where it hit you with that sort of acid venom before, and just the pain courses through you and you pass out. Now, because that was a failure, that does not mean that it means that the threat is still here, unfortunately. But the two of you have made it out safely, at least. What would you guys like to do? As a Velociraptor flicks its head up, looking towards the two of you running.
Dr. Pia, I think you should take the lead on this one. I definitely gave incorrect information to Dr. Gwen, and
I think running is what we need to do. That's
could we
maybe
maybe
there's-
hide? Like there's bushes to our left. Maybe if we use the hide.
Okay.
Look, 'cause you're so beefy, and I am such a stick. I'm not as fit as you.
Okay, you see the bushes on the side, and handily, we have a $25 supply drop. So everyone, once again, another +1 to your next roll. So that's 2 for Niki, 1 for... No, I'm saying there was another donation, $50 for an irate thesaurus. So I'll figure out what that means very soon. But the two of you, seeing the bushes at the edge of the forest, are going to attempt to hide. So this is plus clever. Both of you have a +2. But Anita, you're the one that kind of is coming up the back, just staying
Okay.
behind Dr. Eve. So give me a roll plus clever, please.
I think I'm going to use a +1.
Okay.
And that's not going to help me a whole lot. Well, yeah, it will. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9.
And
Nine,
that's pretty
fantastic.
good.
hey, great.
First
Better than what I was rolling.
semi-success of the game.
The first semi-success. So on a hide check, on a 7 to 9, someone else is exposed. If you
Oh,
stay
dear.
hidden, you'll be fine, but they won't. So you duck into the bushes, and kind of as you're ducking in, it draws you, pull sort of some leaves over to cover yourself, and that just exposes Eve a little bit as the Velociraptor spots them again and starts running. Dr. Eve, what would you like to do?
I think I'll grab the nearest like rock and try to like throw it away from me to draw their attention, like, look over there.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll plus clever.
I'm gonna burn 2 of my +1s to the roll.
Fantastic. I did forget to mention. Yes, the +1s can be stacked as well. Should have remembered to mention that again. But yes.
11.
Nice.
11. Fantastic. We have also received another supply drop, so that is another +1 for everyone. Okay, so with an 11, you draw dinosaurs' attention where you intended. You throw the rock, and I think just you throw it as you sort of duck a little bit further back into the bush, and its attention is drawn over that way, and it stalks back over there. And the two of you are safe for now. Your friend that you came in with is still on the beach by the visitor center, the welcoming reception.
I mean,
unconscious.
At least they're close to the boat, so if we have to make a hasty retreat, we can hopefully drag them to the boat.
We should maybe sneak back and make sure we got the door closed so they can't get at her.
Yes.
And maybe grab that thing of snacks too. That might be helpful. Because I'm sure we dropped most of our stuff as we ran.
Yeah. I lost my backpack. Okay.
Makes sense. Okay. So you're going to attempt to sneak back over to there and drag Dr. Gwen back into the building?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this would be just do it.
Okay.
So Anita, we'll need you to roll plus steady.
Of course. All right, I am going to use a +1 for sure. Maybe 2 +1s. 2 +1s. Oh, not bad though. So 8 minus 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9. So
We're good.
it sort of
Okay.
works.
On a 7 to 9, you slipped, hesitated, or cut corners. The DM will offer you a hard choice. So, as you sneak your way back over to the sort of reception area there, it's just as you're making your way into the building, you grab Gwen, and it's as you shut the door to close her in there safely, you just hear, and the floorboard underneath you just snaps. And it's not the Velociraptor this time. It's something, well, there are moves to find out what things are. You see, it's a strange dinosaur. It is about 10 feet tall, and it has just an enormously long tail. And all over the tail are just what looks like words. It's hard to make out from here as it comes around the corner. It looks like there's writing all over the back end of this dinosaur. And it comes around the corner. It has sort of like the iguanodon. It has like the almost human-like hands They're just a little bit longer, have the sort of prehensile thumb as well, and it
Oh
just
God, it's got
grabs onto
thumbs.
the
Like,
Oh no, thumbs!
it grabs onto the corner of the thing and just peeks its head round, and you see this. It's got like one of those sort of almost crocodilian snouts, like just long, just rows upon rows of teeth as it looks down on you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so you said you dropped your backpack, right?
yeah.
What's in your backpack? And as Dr. Pia leans down to
it-
pick it up.
It would have been basic excavation tools, a canteen, and a small fossil with sentimental value.
Oh darn. I was hoping for books, and on that she'll swing it at the dinosaur.
Okay, you are rolling to fight.
Yep.
So, fight, unlike the other rolls, there's no stat associated with it. It's just a flat roll or a +1 if you have a weapon. I'd say this counts as a weapon. So
Alright.
go ahead and roll.
I am going to use my last +1.
Oh, you actually got another $10 donation. Thank you very much. For another +1.
Okay. Well, I'm only using one because that's what I knew I had. So 9, 10, 11. 11.
Amazing.
Wonderful. On a hit, you buy a precious moment for someone to help you. In this case, to escape. On a 10+, you get both. You aren't injured, and you injure the enemy. So I think what happens as you swing your, as you swing Eve's backpack at it, it lunges forward in an attempt to bite you, and you hit it, and its head is just knocked sideways, and it just clamps onto the bar, and you can see it attempt to pull back. But its teeth it has those sort of curved back teeth, and they are just buried in the wood of the sort of serving counter here. And you guys have a moment.
Run.
Yep, I'm backing out.
Okay. I think we are going to have a run roll. So Niki, could you roll +fit, please?
Yes, I'm gonna burn my last +1
Okay.
to the fit. So 6 + 3 + 1 for a 10.
Fantastic. You escape to a safe location. So, a second, I'll get the map back up. You just run into the forest, and you are running for a while. You can hear, just as you sort of get into the forest, you see the velociraptor running back over from where that rock was thrown, and it is hot on your heels as you go into the forest. And just before it catches up, that other strange dinosaur comes careening up behind it. Its teeth just wrap around its neck and just throw it into the air
Okay, I'll take it.
and
Hey!
stops. It got his meal. Doesn't want to carry on chasing you for now. But of course, the two of you still run. And it takes a while. But you get sort of deeper into the
Dr. Pia,
forest.
my lungs, they're burning. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
You want to keep legs, right?
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
You lead the way. Oh God.
And as they are stumbling through the forest, Bella, can you introduce your new character, please?
Yeah, of course. Hey, what you running from?
Dinosaur words. Oh, you look like you have strong arms. Can you help?
Yeah.
Oh God.
And this very tall, reedy-looking fellow steps out of the trees and goes, "What gives?"
Ugh,
Oh, that's a new one. It's got words on it.
not in
Um,
any of the textbooks.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before. And racks his shotgun and goes, and aims this tranquilizer shotgun rifle at this nasty looking dinosaur, and levels it and takes a shot.
Okay, so this would just be fight. I see you don't have.
I
You're
have
the
a gear.
hunter.
I have a gear. That's a +1.
Tranquilizer rifle.
Yes.
Fantastic. So yeah, roll fight +1.
I'm throwing my dice out. I'm throwing them all out. I
You
rolled
can-
double ones.
You
Oh,
can
Bella!
get those new Andrea's adventurous dice.
I am using them. I
Oh
missed.
dear. Oh dear.
Okay, maybe your arms aren't so strong. I thought you're supposed to shoulder.
Yeah, shush. I try again. Can I try again? Am I allowed to try again?
Well, what happens here?
I'm gonna get run over by a dinosaur.
I don't know if you've seen the fight move, Bella.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dead again.
Now, thankfully, I did say that the thesaurus had stopped chasing you as it was chowing down on this velociraptor.
Hi, yes.
So I think what happens is that as you raise your tranquilizer rifle and fire at it,
Yeah.
you just draw its attention again,
Oh, great.
because it wasn't actively fighting you back.
I'm reckless. It's fine. Take the
Okay.
casualty move. Sorry.
Dr. Pia, I think we
I
should
will say
keep
you
going.
don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you avoid making the casualty move for now because it wasn't fighting back. However, yes, you have drawn its attention again.
Whoops.
Well, off we go again.
My legs are numb.
We can hide. There's a place. I have a hunting blind. It's up here. Follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, could I do a could I make that be a take my hand? Ish? Could that be it?
I think so. That makes sense. Yeah.
Cool.
I would think that's plus clever.
Yeah, I do have a +2 to clever. Let's
But,
pick some
okay,
dice
so
I haven't rolled.
everyone has a +2 to clever.
Hey, we are
We're a
smart in a
smart
certain
bunch.
direction.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. 7 + 2 is 9. So we're good.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, choose one. You and the person whose hand you've grabbed are separated from the group, or you solve their problem but create one for yourself. You choose.
Eve and I are separated from the group because I grabbed Eve.
Okay.
Are you sure this is the right way? Like it looks like the path. Okay.
Yes.
And as the two of you are sort of running off, Bella, what is your new character's name?
Oh, his name is Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, as you lead Eve off towards the little sort of hunting lodge area that you know. Pia, what is it that distracts you as you're following them?
I think she is looking down and sees a stream, so she is concentrating on heading for the stream, thinking maybe the dinosaur won't go past it for some reason.
Okay. So you head over. You're still in the forest. You're around sort of here on the map. That little area there next to the sort of stream, the little river that's heading down onto the beach. And that's where you split off.
Sorry for
I think
splitting the
Pia,
party.
you just
It's fun this way.
Get new dice.
Yeah.
I am throwing them out.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Pia, you don't notice that it seemed like the direction you were all heading was following the stream. But you kind of stop for a minute, I think, just to refill your canteen. And you look
Yeah.
up a minute later, and you don't see the other two anywhere. Like, it takes a second as you continue to follow the stream, just looking for them. And then you hear sort of cracking in the branches up ahead. And you look out and see, well, I guess you don't know what the dinosaurs are. I forget, it's I believe it's the paleontologist has the move to determine what dinosaurs are exactly.
Mhm.
So you don't know, but it's a large dinosaur covered in all these bright feathers, going a sort of ombre, like blue to green, and it has just three enormous, like foot-long, sharp claws on each of its hands, and it is just scratching down the trees, and it's going to sort of circle around this little area, a little sort of clearing next to the stream that you're at, and it's just sort of stomping over to the one tree, just clawing a mark down it. The next one, clawing another. Hasn't noticed you.
I think she would back away from the stream and try to. Those are group moves. I can't do any of the group moves because I'm not a group.
You're half
No,
a group. Maybe half a move.
They're not group moves. It's that they are. If you were in a group and doing them as a group, that's when I
Okay.
choose who rolls. But if you're by yourself or if it's just you doing something, you just get to do it. Or attempt it anyway.
Yeah,
We have received another donation. Thank you, chat. And I'll get to exactly what that is in just a moment. However, Niki, you've received another $10 donation, so that's another +1.
Thank you.
But yeah, so Dr. Pia, you are just looking to hide, not draw attention to yourself, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll plus clever.
Oof, nope. Oh yeah, +2. That's a 7.
Ooh, fantastic.
So I sort of hide.
I think you successfully hide. Bella, that is another $10 donation for you as well. It's another +1.
Clearly, I need it.
You really need it. So, you're not sort of trying to fully cover yourself because you are. I think just what this dinosaur is doing is so strange that you are a little bit curious and you duck back into the bush, and as you're sort of peeking your head out and just watching this thing scratch into the trees, you hear a voice over your shoulder. It's marking its territory.
Oh, is it? Is it? Looks over her shoulder.
Yeah. You turn around and see a man in what used to be a lab coat, and it is just torn up. It has, they're just, it's more shreds than anything you could call clothes anymore. And you see a little lanyard, a little badge still clipped to his, what remains of his front pocket. The front pocket has been shredded so much that it just sort of dangles down now, and the badge is sort of very ski whiff. It just says Tommy Jones. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's like particularly territorial or something. It's just marking out. You'll see, and kind of pointing at the trees around this clearing. You see all the ones with the marks on them. If you don't cross that line, not going to be a problem. If you do, those claws will become for you.
Excellent. Okay. I need another way to go then. Or who are you?
I'm Tommy. Well, I was a scientist. Anyway,
You gotta ask him some questions. you
you
gotta.
just stare
you
off into the
gotta.
distance for a moment. Like, yeah, now where are you going?
Somewhere safe, maybe?
You're serious?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
How long have you been here?
We don't get new people. Nobody's supposed to arrive for a year. I've been here for a year. I was part of the.
Oh.
I was one of the first. Back when this place didn't have buildings or really anything. It was just a cave under the volcano. And then, well, now there are these guys looking for a safe place. That's a
I mean, you've been here for a year. You must have found somewhere to hide.
Well, things were normal for most of it. It's only been the last month. So I don't have a calendar. They're all back at the lab, and definitely don't want to go there. There's a. Tell you what, I think I have an idea. Follow me.
What's wrong with the lab?
Yeah.
And we will cut back to the other two as Tommy grabs your hand and just drags you off in the opposite direction from the little Theranozor nest there. So, the two of you. Bella, would you like to describe
Jerry?
What was his name again? Jerry. That's the one.
Jerry is a beanpole of a man. He is tall, he is skinny as all hell. He's wearing camo, but it's really bad camo, and it's not the right camo for the jungle.
Why are you wearing desert camo in the jungle?
Don't worry about it. It's what I had.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's that hunting blind? It's here somewhere. 1 second, and I'm gonna stop and do a 360 turn just to see which way I'm pointing, which way the sun is. Maybe.
Okay. It sounds like you are looking to get the lay of the land.
Looking to get the lay of the land. Yes, please.
So that is plus clever. Tell a story, then roll plus clever.
Okay. Yeah, I know where the hunting blind is. I just need to see the sun because it's north of here and the sun faces in a direction.
What? It's a sunny day.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I need to see the sun, not just have the sun brightness.
It's right there.
Thanks.
So yeah, remember for this roll,
Where's Pia?
yeah, whenever a move requires you to tell a story, choose one from this list and cross it off.
Yeah, I will.
So
I will.
Each of them have those.
You know, I had a buddy, but he was stupid, and he couldn't see the sun.
Then you?
I can see the sun. It's right there. Thanks for pointing it out. But yeah, he was so stupid he couldn't see the sun. It got him killed because he couldn't find it. But I can find it now, and we're not lost now. I know which way to go.
Are you sure?
Yep, 100%.
I don't believe you.
That's okay. We'll be safe. Just follow me.
Do I have
We'll
a
get-
choice? You have me by your hand.
I mean, you can let go.
Yeah, but then I'd be alone.
Yeah, we can find your friend too. She's probably safe
Let's
too.
let's find the hide first, please.
Okay. I will roll to win a staring contest with the sun, according to chat. Thank you, chat. That is...
As chat is saying, Jerry refused to acknowledge that his friend was legally blind. Jerry is directly responsible for his friend being eaten.
He's not clever. But that is 4 out of 4 plus 2 is 10.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Please,
So-
GM, tell me where I am on this map of yours.
Wait, you mean us? I'm
Yeah,
with you.
sure.
So, I will tell you about 2 landmarks, one natural and one man-made, and also show you where you are on the map. So, where's my stamps? This little building
Yes.
that I've dropped is the hunting blind, and you're able to just get yourself over to it, no problem. Now that you've reorientated yourself, you know where you are, and that's where you've made it so far. And you also, the hunting blind is sort of just at the edge of the forest, and as you're walking through, you see it opens up into these huge plains, just rolling sort of grasslands, and you see a lake.
Cool. Amazing. See, look, now we're at the hunting blind. We're safe. There's the lake. And you're here with the science folks, right?
Yeah, we're fresh science folks. Like we just
Oh,
got
you're
here.
new guys.
Yeah. Where's the rest of them?
They're somewhere. I saw a couple of them, but I'm not entirely sure where they all went.
I mean, they should look like me, like
yeah,
lab coats and everything.
Yeah.
Where's your
But-
pass card?
What?
Nothing. Can we just get in the hide?
Yeah, get in the hide. I'll keep a lookout.
It's like,
And I
oh.
will take one of my DM moves now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll keep it simple. Keep it simple. Time passes,
Oh no.
and the sun starts to go down as the 2 of you sort of sit up here. Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sorry,
He's
I
not
forgot
smart.
I forgot that people would be changing characters, and
Hey, only if
forgot
they
to-
rolled really bad. Everybody else has been doing great.
just immediately.
Hey,
Awful.
I had bad luck right off the bat. It's fine.
Bad luck's putting it mildly. But that is another $10 donation for Anita, another +1 to add to your list. So Jerry, you pull out a map, and it is this map here
Yeah.
with the few locations here marked on it. This one you just found.
Jerry, that looks
Uh,
upside down.
That's fine.
Um,
I can read upside down. It's cool.
It's one you found as you were having a look through the abandoned dormitory
Yeah.
shortly before these fellas arrived. And it is sort of one from when they sent out the first scouting trips here. So it is just the very basic landmarks of the island, the mountains and a stream. All you had there. But you've got that, and now you do have a map that you can keep track of. And as you're sort of showing Eve like where you guys are on the map,
Yep.
as Chet saying, it's an Australian map. It's meant to look like that.
Yeah, it's upside down.
Oh, I didn't. I couldn't tell you were Australian. I'm so sorry.
No. I just grew up there, but I moved there after the accent fixed, so I sound like I'm from somewhere else.
Oh, okay. That makes sense why you would have an Australian map then.
Makes sense. And yeah, you kind of settle in. You get your things back together again. Jerry, you share sort of some of the food that you've got here, just the things that you've scavenged yourself.
Snack?
Yeah, I would
You
love a
have-
snack.
Yeah, here's a protein bar and a canteen. It's got water in it.
Ooh, I needed a canteen. Why does it say dino flavor? What is a dino flavor?
It's like chocolate. It's kids. It's for the kids.
There are kids here?
No. That's just a kids bar.
There were kids there?
No. But I like the flavor, so I get them.
So much
With
worse.
me. There's no kids here.
Oh, okay.
I don't
all
think
right,
so.
all
There
right.
shouldn't be kids here.
I'll have my chocolate bar. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
And
it's so hard.
Yeah. You take a bite and then have a sip of water, and then it helps.
Mm, mm-mm.
It gets
That doesn't help at all.
It gets a little gluey.
yeah, it's not. They're like sort of treated so that they don't melt in the sun here. But I think they were vastly over treated, and that
Yeah,
is just
They're a little dense.
yeah.
Mm,
But you look out sort of towards the plains, and you see in the center of the plains is this sort of lake with a little sort of boathouse beside it. And you see two figures heading towards there.
Hey, look, that's your friend probably, or maybe one of
As-
my friends, or some of the science guys.
I gotta
As
check.
Pia, you are being dragged along by Tommy.
Oh, it is.
They are quite a distance away. Pia, you've just been dragged through the forest by this guy. He's just been rambling under his breath the whole time, barely able to make out anything he's saying. He's just like, okay, so, and they got, and then, oh, more people though. That's fun. Where do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just kind of starts as you reply, forgetting that there's somebody else here. So, why are you here?
Well, they sent us here because the last people they sent stopped reporting in.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm
that'll
here
be
to
us.
fix things.
That'll be us. So our last message didn't send? Okay.
What was the last message?
They're out. They're all out.
They're
All of them.
out.
Yeah.
I had heard that there were new species of plants and animals. The plants don't sound too bad.
Hey, most of them are fine. There's some strange ones that the lab are working on, but I don't think they planted any of them outside of the lab. So they should be fine. The animals, well, they're not new exactly. Some
Well-
of them are, sort of.
Yeah, I don't remember the the book one in a history, in the museums. Of course, I wasn't in that many museums, but
Yeah, that was Dave. That was Dave. No, he has a. Well, I tell you what, we'll get somewhere safe, and then I'll explain, and it'll be fine, and you'll understand, and we can get out of here. Did you send you in here by yourself?
No, there were 3 of us. One of them's in the reception area. She's not doing great. The other one went somewhere, and I didn't see where they went.
Oh, probably dead. Probably eaten. That's a shame. Okay, come on. And you leave the forest and out onto the plains. And what you see, and what the others can't see, because it's sort of just over a hill, is a herd of. Once again, there's no need to roll for this one. They're quite recognizable. A whole herd with 20, 30 is hard to count. There are so many into the long grass, and there are some little baby ones that are sort of just peeking out over the grass as you see a herd of triceratops.
Okay, these I recognize. There's one in front of the Museum of Natural History. I know I saw one. Well, maybe. No, I take it back. It wasn't this. But anyway, I've seen one of these before. We can. Do they eat grass? Do they eat people? They eat grass, right?
They eat grass. They eat grass, yeah. They usually don't eat people. They're just.
So as long as they don't
herbivores.
run over us, we're fine, right?
Or make them scared for the babies, or spook them, or they're so big. I know we're quite far away, so you can't see how big they are, but they're so big, and just anything that scares them or gets them to run is horrifying.
Well, let's not. Okay.
Yeah. We'll try and keep quiet. And then you see a boathouse by the lake that he is. Right, come on, we're nearly there. If we get there, we'll be safe. We have doors, and we can just figure out what we want to do. Thank you very much to chat. That was another $10 donation to Niki. So another +1 for you. And as Tommy is leading you towards this boathouse, you get just a little bit too close to some of the triceratops.
Of course we do.
And one of them turns and just sort of like a bull sort of stamping its feet. And then you see its tail raise and shake side to side, and you hear a rattle. And you see just straight up rattlesnake tail. But as you pass by, it sees you're not getting closer and lets you go safely to the boathouse. The other two, what are you guys doing now that you've seen what could be your friend?
We should.
I mean, there's some folk. You want to go check them out?
I mean, yeah, but we should be more careful about going through.
Okay.
Please.
What could be careful?
Can you?
Yeah. Can
Oh,
I do a
okay.
thing? Can I use my special move, please?
Yes.
And I'd like to know what's been in the immediate area, please and thanks, by looking for some dino poo.
Okay, roll plus clever.
Roll plus clever. I'm adding one of my bonuses to this one.
Can you smell it?
Yes, you can.
I will smell it, but give me a minute. I need to do some math. 8.
Hey, okay.
What you
as
got?
as they're saying in chat, we spliced rattlesnakes and velociraptor DNA. No clue why. I blame the rum, but it worked, so it's good science.
Yeah, I pick up this handful of stuff from the ground and go. Kind of grassy.
So on a 7 to 9, ask 1. So it was an 8 you got, right?
Correct.
Okay. So ask 1 of the following: where did the animals come from? Where are they headed? How can I catch them unaware? Or what else nearby should I know about that might not be obvious?
Let's go with the last one.
The last one. Okay. I think as you smell it, you can go through it. You're breaking up the scat
The bits,
to
yeah.
see what's in it.
I don't think you have to go through it that thoroughly.
I'm not.
Do you have to do that with your bare hands?
I'll wash them. Don't worry.
Where?
There's
The
a lake.
stream's over there.
We're going to the lake. I'll wash them in the lake. I promise I
Okay.
won't touch my face.
Just don't touch me while we're going.
won't
You'll
touch
leave
you.
a mark on my jacket, and I just got it tailored. Okay?
If you're out here any longer, it's gonna get real grubby.
Well, speaking of the lake, that's what seems to be missing from this. You see, the scat is very dry. There's a lot of sort of vegetation, a lot of plant matter. You don't see any of the sort of characteristic like tube shapes of like reeds and things like that, things that will grow by the lake or the loch, if you're normal. So there was also another supply drop, so that's another +1 for everyone. But yeah, what you notice that might not be obvious is that this animal is avoiding the lake.
Interesting. Alright. It's a herbivore, but it doesn't want nothing to do with the lake. Which is probably good, because we're gonna go check out if those people we saw were your friends. Right?
Can I use my dinosaur expert to like figure out what sort of dinosaur might be in the lake?
Ooh. Let me have a look at this here.
Surely
Okay.
we can bend the mechanics a touch.
It just says when you draw on your knowledge to deal with a real life dinosaur. It doesn't say, specifically to deal with a dinosaur you can see. Makes sense to me.
I feel like
Yeah, plus clever.
9 + 2 for 11. I feel like there's something I would know. It's just on the tip of my tongue.
Okay, so you're able to identify. This one makes a little bit less sense. Species, sex, and whether it's herbivore or carnivore. And in addition, you may ask 3 questions from the list below. What is its drive? What are its moves? What size pack does it travel in? And what is its weakness? I think what you're able to identify just from looking at the lake is that, there aren't many dinosaurs that you know of that would be able to survive in a body of water this size. A lot of them, are either sort of sea creatures or some that would live in lakes. There are all manner of sort of water dinosaurs. Where is it? You think it's likely that if there's anything bad in the lake, it would probably be a plesiosaur. Now, for chat, I don't know if they would live in the sea or in lakes. Don't come for me on my dinosaur knowledge.
Well, they would be genetically modified. I mean, for a lake that size, like they wouldn't be able to support a full-size one. If they're like maybe a pack Anyways, we gotta go warn them, and I'll just start rambling as we go.
Okay, sure.
It's like an
Girly.
unskippable cutscene.
Yeah, sure, girly. And then we just keep walking.
You would also know that it is pretty much all of the dinosaurs that live fully underwater. They're going to be carnivores. They eat fish for the most part. I don't think you would know a weakness, so I think I'll just answer the other three. Drive, eat food.
Yeah.
What size pack does it travel in? By itself. And then the fun one, what are its moves? So this is where I get to spoil things. So the moves that a aquatic creature would have are strike from below and drag to the depths. So they're the additional moves I get to use if I'm using one of these.
Terrifying. Excellent. Please continue.
Yeah, they just like they'll come up from below and they'll like usually grab the creatures by their stomach, like the way sharks do seals, and just drag them down. It's a really cool mechanic. Why are you looking so white?
It's fine.
It's such a
Hey,
cool like
it's a
bit
cool
of nature.
thing. Do you think that's where sharks got it from?
You know what? Probably. I haven't really studied like how the dinosaurs got to sharks. I mean, once you get to like a specific kind of setup, like you don't really need to worry about it. Why aren't you moving? I thought we were gonna
Sorry,
get.
I got distracted by your talking, and I stopped walking.
Okay, sorry. Can you not walk and talk?
The two of you
Good
walk and
question.
talk your way towards the boathouse. And Pia, you hear the familiar voice of Dr. Eve and the only vaguely familiar voice of Jerry sort of rambling together. You only sort of just made your way in here. Sort of got in, closed the door. Tommy was sort of just grabbing things. So he's just bits of rope. He's grabbed like an inflatable dinghy. He's grabbed fuel. He's sort of in the middle of like refueling the generator here. As all the power in here is currently turned off. When you hear the voices.
Oh, wait, I hear my friend. I guess she isn't dead.
Like,
Dr. Eve is coming. So she'll peek out the door.
like,
And you're all reunited.
Yay!
Dr. Gwen, are we
Nope.
like on a
Nope.
Gwen's dead.
wrong? Sorry, you're right. I never remember anybody's name. I'm so sorry. Could you just bring your
Pia.
badge up front? Yeah, Dr. Pia. Sorry. So sorry. I'll write it on my hand. Hold on. Okay, I got
Until
it.
she dies.
Then I'll rub it off. I
As
don't know.
as Chet pointed out, some sharks are older than some dinosaurs.
They
Maybe
were
all-
not in my
they're real
PhD,
old.
okay? God. But I don't think we should get on that boat, because there's paleosauruses. It looks like it could quite possibly live in there. And then this guy over here, his name is Jerry, did some
Howdy.
horrific things with some scat, and found out that the herbivores local in the area have been avoiding the water.
Yeah, they don't like the reeds.
It's not the reeds, it's the
Well, they're not-
paleosaurus.
Well, they're not eating the reeds that are by the water, so there's something funky with the.
Did you find this boat by yourself, or?
I guess I should wash
No,
my hands. Hey.
No, this is Tommy. This is Tommy. He was part of
Hello.
the first group. Did you know Tommy?
Jerry, washing means water.
Jerry.
You said there was something wrong with the lake, though.
Jerry, I think I've seen you. Maybe.
So,
It's been
anyway.
a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah, you guys had some real weird stuff go down. At the buildings, right? Jerry has
Yeah.
drifted southern, and I don't know why.
Yeah, Tommy here says that they sent a message that I have to think that if the company had gotten it, they would have not sent us.
Oh, what was the
They-
message?
They're all out.
Well, that's no good. That makes
Yeah.
sense with everything walking around now.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but you guys are here.
I still don't
And-
know what y'all were doing in the buildings with the critters, but yeah.
I was saying to Pia, well, I'll get to that. And as soon as we're all safe, I'm just gonna go turn the generator on, and then we can,
But
you know,
I don't know if you should do that though, because like there's something in the water.
I won't go in the water.
Yeah, but
Well, the generators for the power for the building.
look, I
here.
already saw one person potentially almost die. I don't know if I want to watch another person almost die, okay?
Oh, I've seen lots of that. It's
Oh,
not fun. It never gets
great.
better.
I'm so not looking forward to that.
But, well, if you don't turn the generator on, it gets really, really cold here, and it is getting dark. So,
I think lights and heat trump.
If the thing's in the lake, it should stay in the lake, right? And as long as we don't go on the water, we should be fine.
yeah.
So
Yep, you guys do whatever you want.
I got a gun. It's fine.
I watched you use it earlier and it was not very good.
It's fine.
It's fun.
What are you talking about? My aim and capabilities.
I didn't say
Fun is all that
anything.
matters, obviously. But Tommy is he's fueled up the little sort of generator in here. So that one's just for the heating. But you can see there's one for the lights as well. And as the sun is getting low, it is getting very hard to see in here. But that one's outside, so he heads out. And I think we're going to take a quick break in about 5 minutes. Take a break in a couple of minutes. So just preparing everyone for that. It'll be about a 10-minute break, and then we'll all be back here again. But yeah, Tommy heads out around the side. He's kind of gone for a little while.
I'm gonna stick my head out the door and go, "Yo, Tommy, you living?"
Yeah,
What's
I
taking
thought
you so
I heard.
long?
I thought I heard someone.
Did you call out?
Well, no. What if there's a like? What if I get got?
Get back in here
spent-
then.
I spent a whole month not getting got.
Well, get back in here. Safety in numbers, you know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure if there was someone.
Well, they'll
You
see
know-
they'll see the lights on and hear the generator going and come and knock on our
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Okay.
dinosaurs don't have thumbs, so it's fine.
Famously, none of them.
None of them have thumbs.
And Tommy heads in to join the rest of you.
Didn't-
And the lights click on. And the generators are spinning up now. And the room gets a little bit warmer. It's taken a while to sort of settle as you see the sun set and just darkness falls across the rest of the island.
Sunset sure is pretty.
And then as you're sort of looking out the window, you see a light in the grass, and then another one, and another one, and all these lights just flicking on in the grass. And then
That's not
they
good.
lift, and you see lightning bugs about the size of a tennis ball just flying through the air, just a whole cloud of them
Oh, that's
as
neat.
the plains are lit up with these bugs. And then you hear a scream from the lake. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! What could possibly be happening?
I'm
Who
sure
knows?
it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. That's obvious. That's
Fine.
Jerry's catchphrase. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We'll be all right.
It'll be fine. Nothing. No problems here.
Okay. We're back. Hello again.
Hello, hello.
So just before we took our break, our three new arrivals to the island had dropped down to 2. One of them is still alive. Dr. Gwen Berenger is safe-ish.
Not
locked away in the
actively
reception
being
room.
not actively being eaten by dinos at the moment. Probably.
Exactly. And what more could you want?
Exactly.
So they're locked away, safe-ish.
Mostly.
We found our new friend Jerry,
Hi.
a kind of clueless hunter.
He's great.
He's great.
I love our
said,
himbo.
yeah. I said nothing disparaging. He's just a little bit clueless, you know.
Eh,
Take that how you will. Pia came across Tommy. Tommy Jones. A strange man with a 1,000-yard stare and a habit of rambling under his breath. And despite getting split up at one point, they're all back together now in the boathouse. Tommy has refueled the generators for both the heating and the lights in the boathouse, and y'all heard a scream from the lake.
well, that ain't good.
Can we see maybe with the light of the massive fireflies?
Oh yeah, the tennis ball fireflies. Yeah,
So beautiful. I wonder what DNA they got spliced with.
something to make them massive.
Tennis balls?
No, they're tennis ball sized.
Oh, got it.
Tennis ball DNA. No, that makes sense to me.
Big DNA, I guess.
Big
Unfortunately,
DNA.
they're actually having the opposite effect, and it's more like light pollution, because they're also not flying over the lake. They're just over the grass and everything else. But that sort of ambient light is occluding your vision and making it harder to see. As you look out onto the lake, though, you do see, only not far in, just off the edge of the dock, something is just, there's thrashing and flailing in the water. And you hear a scream again. Hi, you think it sounds like a man's scream, but it sounds terrified.
Can maybe we move over there to see if we can help them, guys? Maybe.
Yeah.
I would hate for somebody else to die again.
1 second. I think I got a flashlight. No, I don't. I left it somewhere. I had
Did
one
you-
and it's gone.
Did you leave it in the hide?
No,
I think
it's
you left-
gone. I had
Alright.
one and it's gone. Gwen had a flashlight, but Gwen doesn't. Jerry doesn't
I
know
have-
about Gwen.
Yeah. Pia has a headlamp. So
That's a
she'll
light.
pulls it out of her bag and sticks it on her head. Put it on.
Okay, does that mean you're going up first then?
I'll be right behind you. I got
Sure.
a tranquilizer gun.
She also grabs a big wrench out of her tool bag.
I promise I won't shoot you in the
Smart.
butt.
Smart.
Can I be in the middle like a sandwich filling?
Yeah,
Please?
sure. You can be in the middle like a sandwich filling.
Yay!
It means you're the quick, creamy, squishy part, huh?
I hope not.
That's kind of gross, you know.
Yeah, that is. That is.
Tommy just kind of pipes up. It's like, well, I guess I can. Do you guys want me to also join the sandwich?
You can come with.
Or I guess stay here.
Yeah, you should
Return?
totally come. Would you
Okay.
like to hold my hand?
Okay. And he takes your hand.
Oh, it's
You
sweaty.
walk out onto Very sweaty, very clammy,
Oh,
somehow
okay.
cold at the same time.
All right.
Cold and sticky.
Yeah. And you head out onto the dock together. And I'm assuming you're going pretty slow. Can I just attempting to see what this is? But as you get closer, Pia, as you sort of tilt your headlamp towards it, the thrashing seems to have stopped. There's nothing there.
Not a good sign.
And then you hear the scream again from right behind you.
Uh,
And you turn and see a plesiosaur, mouth open, as it's mimicking the sound of a human scream, as it dives up out of the water and is going to attempt to
It's got that fox
drag you
DNA.
to the deep.
Bad. Can I shoot it? Because it went so great last time.
You can certainly try.
Okay, does anybody want to do anything first?
I don't.
Yeah. So Pia looks at her wrench regretfully and throws it as far as she can across the dock to see if she can get the thing to follow her wrench.
Okay. So that would be look over there, so roll plus clever.
And I'm going to use one of my plus ones.
Okay.
9, 11.
11, okay. So on a 10 plus, you draw the dinosaur's attention where you intend. So, where exactly was it you've thrown this wrench?
Kind of off to the side away from us.
Okay, it's just sort of out into the water.
Yeah.
Okay. You toss this wrench as the plesiosaur is kind of like coming up and out of the water, and it sees the wrench and just falls back, teeth snapping at it. And there's just a huge wave as this thing crashes back down into the water.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I told you this would happen. Let's start running.
We're running?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Pia's pushing. Let go, let's go, let's go.
So, Dr. Eve, you're not very fit, is the
No, I'm
thing.
not.
So, you fall behind quite quickly. You with Tommy's hand
Tommy.
still in yours. Go ahead and roll plus fit for me, please.
Okay. I will use one of my plus ones. 3 plus 5 plus 1 for 9.
A 9, okay. Choose one. You get to a new location, but you're still being pursued, or you escape the threat into a new perilous situation. We also have just another donation to replace that plus one.
Like, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And another plus one for mamastrange as well.
I think we make it through, but we get into a worse situation, or we get into another situation.
Yeah, you do. As we have just received, thank you very much for this
Oh,
money
no.
for a wonderful cause. And to break my brain,
We're doing great.
as we have just received a $50 donation for a dinosaur.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're
Thank
gonna
you.
die. We're gonna die.
We're so
Now,
gonna
what
die.
on earth could a dinosaur possibly be?
Are we thinking big? Or are we thinking like medium-sized?
Yeah, Alex, what are we thinking? Since it's your dinosaur. Big?
Yeah.
Small?
Yeah, this is your fault.
Does it
This
fly?
is your fault. Chat,
Tell
us.
me exactly what a dinosaur is.
It's
Oh,
an
Rexosaurus that donated
ankylosaurus.
that.
Oh, it's an ankylosaurus. Okay.
ha-
Ankylosaurus. It's
My,
built like a
I know what an
triceratops.
ankylosaurus is. That's my boy. That's my
boy
guy.
too. I will fight you for the ankylosaurus.
The armor plates resemble giant D20 when it rolls around. So I guess it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Big dice
Okay.
on the club. Okay.
exactly. That's what I was
Great.
thinking.
And we're so hooped. We are so hooped.
Alex, that's cruel. So,
Run!
run. And you get away from the dock. Now, I do also have DM moves, and one of them,
Do it.
there's a guy here who has some very useful information.
Oh no.
And
gonna
as you
kill
are
Tommy?
stumbling off the dock,
Bye,
the
Tommy.
Not
plesiosaur
Tommy.
just dives out of the
no.
water. And it misses you by, oh, it's so close, Eve. It is so close. But you're able to duck, and it flies over your head, and Tommy is wrenched out of your hands as the plesiosaur flies over the dock and back in the water on the other side. Tommy, in its teeth,
Tommy,
taken
no.
down to the depths with the dinosaur.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh no, not my Tommy.
And you
Run, he's dead now.
run. You're the paleontologist. You know, there's no getting that guy back when a plesiosaur's got a hold of him.
He's in the depths now. It was quick. At least he died before he drowned. Just
That's one way of looking at it for sure. And you are running through the grass. Just these tennis ball lightning bugs just colliding off of you as they just fill the air.
ow, ow, ow. Oh god, ow.
And it doesn't take long before things seem quiet and you guys slow. And just as you're catching your breath, unfortunately, yeah, Eve, you are once again the least fit here.
Uh-huh.
You're kind of taking a breath and you lean against a rock.
Oh god, what is that?
And you feel it move under your hand.
Oh, that is. Oh, why are there dice bits for spikes?
As this ankylosaurus, and you know it, you think it's an ankylosaurus? It looks at first glance like an ankylosaurus.
It looks close enough.
And
God,
then you
how
realize
much rum
that
were they drinking?
you realize that the plates, rather than the almost sort of spiky protective sort of stacking on top of each other plates that they have, these are just flat geometric size, something that could not occur naturally. And it just turns around and you see it has just on the top of its head, as it looks at you, just has the number 20.
Oh gosh.
And it brings up its tail, and it is
Oh no.
an enormous D20 with a 1 on every face that is going to swing at you.
Can I try to like dive out of the way and then like hide into some bushes or hide in the tall grass?
And if that doesn't work, can I do a take my hand?
Just more and more southern as you go.
Hey, I can't help it. He's possessed me.
It's just such a fun accent.
It's contagious.
Let me just have a quick look here.
Or is it a hold on to my butt?
I do think it would be a... No, you're not trying to power through. You're just trying to... Doug, I think it would be run, which is still plus fit.
Great.
So it doesn't make a difference, but you know, the end
I'm
result.
going to use one of my plus ones. I'm getting low,
Okay.
chat. I swear to God, I've got a horseshoe up my ass.
You got it.
It is a 3 and a 6 again. For
All
10.
right.
Woo!
-1?
-1 plus 1 for 9.
You're safe. For now.
For now. For now. Maybe
So,
there's a consequence.
once again, you get to choose between getting to a new location but still being pursued, or escape the threat into a new perilous situation.
Group, what's funnier?
I don't know. I think we should make him have to make up a new perilous situation.
Okay. Perilous situation, sir. Pretty please.
Please, my friend. Make it
Well,
worse.
here's the thing. I had prepared for plenty of perilous situations. I hadn't prepared for people... You know, I'd prepared random dinosaur. Not specific dinosaurs. Because how do I prepare for a dinosaur?
Wait, it rolls after us.
So a new perilous situation, I've got that. And you guys start running again. And this time, oh, actually, I forgot to reveal these. You see coming off of the lake are 2 other sort of rivers, streams. These ones are coming downhill towards the lake. The other one was going from the lake to the beach. And you take off again, following the... You know where you're trying to go, to the complex, and you know that's at the base of the mountain, the base of the volcano. So that's where you're going.
At least it's all downhill from here. Oh, oh my God.
And you are... Oh no, this is uphill.
Oh, I was really hoping it'd be downhill.
Sorry, but it's uphill.
That's it. I'm gonna take Eve's hand and
My
help her
thighs.
out. Help her out.
Thank you.
I think that is... I think it's gonna be a fit because we are running. And I'm gonna use one of my plus ones. So that is a total of +2 for me.
Okay.
And it's a 9.
Okay. So choose one. You 2 are separated from the group, or you solve their problem but create one for yourself.
I solved their problem, but create one for myself. Eve's in front of me now.
Yep.
And I got a big angry roly-poly dice monster coming after me.
You
So
do.
I'm gonna fight
Oh,
this
no.
thing.
No, not like this.
The thing is, you guys are just running along this stream uphill. And this is just... It's just lumbering after you. And it's not particularly fast, but it is relentless. Anytime you try and stop to catch a breath, anything, it's just... And there it is again. This enormous half
Guys,
dice
It's an
just
endurance
lumbering
predator.
towards you.
Oh shit.
Aren't these
Oh.
things herbivores?
Can I identify it with Dinosaur Expert?
Yes, that is plus clever, I believe. Yes.
2 6s plus 2 for 14.
Yeah, that's how math works. 14.
Oof.
You win. You win the game.
You see as this thing is chasing you, I think before Jerry sort of grabs you and pushes you ahead, you get a good look at his teeth. And they're flat. It certainly looks like a herbivore. But you get the 3 questions from the list. Choose your 3.
I guess what's its weakness?
Weakness.
really-
Okay. I think just its size, as you watch it sort of get caught almost on these sort of not quite, they're like baby trees essentially sort of littering this area by the stream, and it gets sort of caught before blundering on through them, and you realize, if you could trap that with something bigger, it's not particularly maneuverable.
Um,
I see that.
what's making it chase us? What's its drive? It can't be the protein
It's-
bars. They are not very good.
It takes you a bit to work it out because it doesn't make sense for a herbivore to be, normally if they're territorial, they'll just, take a couple swipes, chase you off. They don't normally chase you down. And then you realize sort of as it passes by those little trees that it got caught in, it stops for a second and just uses its tail to just smash them to pulp. According to chat, it wants Monster energy drinks. Any of you got them?
This canteen's just full of water, not Monster.
And you realize that it seems to be, it doesn't really make sense to you, but the only explanation is just really annoyed at you specifically.
I think it needs a bit of a nap.
We do also have another $10 donation for Niki again. That's another
Again?
+1 to replace that one you just used.
Oh wow.
Like, thank you, chat.
Can we get a count of how many +1s you all have, if you have that?
I've got 2 left.
2.
Yeah, I think I have 2.
Fantastic.
I've been writing them on a sticky note and crossing them off whenever I use them, so.
I think I forgot to cross one off, so I think I have 2.
The Dino Master says we're
Perfect.
gonna need them.
Probably. Seeing how
Well,
this
I'm
is
sure.
I don't know why that would be.
No idea. No. It's not going to get worse from here at all.
No,
don't
what
see
could
how
go
it
wrong?
could.
We're fine. We're in the
We're
worst
fine.
possible situation.
I think this dinosaur needs a nap. If Eve has gotten all her answers,
I do believe that is them all.
I'd like to turn around, level my tranquilizer rifle at it, and try to hit it in the shoulder.
Okay.
Right here, underneath those bony plates. Where it's
Go ahead
not...
and roll plus fight. So +1 for having a weapon. Bella. Bella.
Yeah? Yeah. No, it's fine. We're good. We're good. We're fine. I got a 6. We're cool.
Total?
Oh, wait, no, +1. That's a 7. I can math. I'm good.
Okay.
Yay!
Fantastic.
Much better.
So, on a hit, you buy a precious moment for someone to help you get out of here. On a 7 to 9, also choose one. You aren't injured, or you injure the enemy.
I'm gonna go I aren't injured. That's good words.
You-
Isn't injured.
Yeah. You isn't injured.
Classic.
Classic.
Okay. So you fire your tranquilizer dart at the dinosaur, and it bounces off. It hits the armor plate on the top of their head, but it distracts it enough that it kind of throws its head to the side and goes just kind of off the path it was on, and does not immediately trample you.
Amazing. I prefer not to be trampled. No Jerry pancakes today.
So we are going to have everyone, I'm assuming, continue running away from this thing, or running to get somewhere at least.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy
Okay.
said don't go to the lab, but maybe if everything's out, then the lab's safe.
Maybe, but remember that velociraptor that was in the dormitory?
Well, it wasn't there when we got there. Maybe if we
Okay.
just shut the door, it
Wha-
would have been fine.
No, it was the other one with the words on its tail. The Thorosaurus.
I mean, that wasn't in the dorm either. It just kind of showed up.
Oh.
I am going to have not the worst stats, but in the worst position at the moment. Bella, I'll have you roll plus fit as you guys continue running upstream.
That's good. That's a 12.
Fantastic.
I changed my dice again.
That makes sense.
Well
Yeah,
done.
that was for the best. And you guys run, and you get you see just ahead of you as you sort of burst through, the trees are getting bigger and bigger as you're running uphill, and it's sort of bogging the dinosaur down, but it's still following after you. And then you see, as you sort of burst out from this patch of trees, you see a cliff, just a sheer cliff face ahead of you, and a cave. Doesn't look like it looks like a natural cave that has been added to. It has these sort of huge, thick metal walls and a regular human-sized door that the dinosaur won't be able to follow you through.
Well, I like that. It's got metal walls and a people door.
Tommy said there was something about a cave. I think he said there was a cave. We should try it.
I
Okay.
ain't got one of those fancy cards you all have, so you're gonna have to.
All right. Hold on. I got it.
And you run up and scan your card, and you hear the beep beep as the door unlocks.
All right.
Well, that's
Well,
good.
let's see what's in here. Is it dark? If you open the door, is it dark?
When you open the door, it's dark for a second, and then you hear just the thunk, thunk, thunk as these lights click on.
Okay.
And you look up and you see these just enormous sort of spotlights buried in the walls of the cave, that click on as they sense your movement.
Well, they must have power here still. That's maybe good. Hello? Anybody here?
Maybe we shouldn't call
Hello?
out.
Is anybody here? It just
That's not
echoes back
spooky
at
at
you.
all with that echo.
Well, either somebody's mocking me or there's nobody here.
I think it was an echo.
Hmm.
I can't believe I got that dino to speak human. Pretty interesting. I'd love to see the research papers.
That was real scary.
Oh.
I know,
And you
like
hear a
there's.
clang as the dinosaur batters at the door, but is unable to get through.
Thank goodness for big metal doors.
Draw a deep breath. All right. So I think this is a good time to stop and try to get a lay of the land. I don't know that we know anything about this facility.
No, I don't think we do. Pia, what do you see?
I don't know.
Uh,
Well,
So I don't know if lay of the land as the move would work particularly well because you are in a cave. It's not really possible to get a good vantage point here.
okay.
But I have marked on the map anyway because you're in the tunnel, you're in the cave. There's sort of, you know where this is, you know where it goes on the stream, next to the stream. You're just at the entrance to this tunnel that leads. It kind of goes as you look in. Sorry, as you look in, you see it sort of wind down and to the right as it goes off into the distance.
All right. Well, I reckon this is what we do. Watch out, though. Hopefully hopefully everything really is out. They did say something about some plants. So if you see plants, don't assume they're friendly.
Okay.
Good
'Cause
idea.
I think
just don't
I
touch
think
nothing.
I think the rum rations were just entirely too free around here. They had, you know how it is. You say, "Hold my beer and see if we can do it one better."
Yeah, that's a silly idea.
That does sound like something my upperclassmen would do.
Is your upperclassman a fool?
No, we just had a lot of drinking games, okay?
Strange people go to school and get drunk.
Well, I gotta celebrate the terrible midterms and finals somehow.
Okay.
And usually it
it's-
was a couple nightcaps and drawing weird dinos. God,
I mean,
now there's
you
weird
should
dinos walking
see
around.
you should see some of the inventions we did when we were, having a good time after a party.
yeah. Pia
I mean-
gets it.
You check the writing on your hand. It's a little smudged, but
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys heading down into the cave?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pia's pulled out
Okay.
a huge screwdriver since she threw a wrench.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Jerry pulls
So-
this massive hunting knife out from somewhere. He didn't know he had
It's
one,
like-
but it's like a foot long.
He was
You
just
know, the
got
sort of thing
notes,
you
just
lose
like,
track of so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
How deep are your pockets, Jerry?
I got pockets for days.
Yeah, I still don't understand why it's.
Why do
it's-
guys' pants have such nice pockets? It's so
I know.
frustrating.
That's why you
You know,
order
you
the
could-
men's lab coat. You get deeper pockets.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And you head further down into the cave, and you can feel as you're going, it doesn't, seem to get any darker. The lights are consistent. They seem to, rather than sort of each being motion censored, it seems like the whole cave is sort of all wired to the same thing. So you can see as far as you can before the actual curve of the tunnel sort of blocks you. And the temperature drops quickly as the incline on the cave gets steeper and steeper until the ground starts to get slippy. And then you hear just a clunk, clunk, clunk as you realize you're now walking on a sort of grate that's been put down over this ice. And as the lights sort of illuminate it now, these ones are sort of just on the ground, these big spotlights pointed up at the walls rather than buried in them. And it is just a glacier or something. It takes a little bit as you're walking down before you start to see things. It starts just, a cockroach the size of a cat.
I don't like that. That's a real big book.
I mean, but that's like how big they got in, like, according to the fossil records. Like, it should be fine.
It's a big cockroach, though. And then those lightning bugs outside, those were mighty big too.
I mean, yeah, but they don't seem nearly as dangerous as dinosaurs. So, like, I'll take
I'll
cockroach the size of a cat any day over another whatever that was at the front door.
Yeah, that was bad.
A dead cockroach the size of a cat.
It is in the ice.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
And as you sort of get closer, you see there is equipment kind of scattered around the ground. There is an enormous sort of drill, and then like a little sort of part that you can swap out for it, and it's just a syringe.
What were they
And as you get a little further in, you start seeing more and more creatures. You see the lightning bugs. They look a little different, a little less round than the ones you saw in the plains. And then you start seeing dinosaurs. You see, well, sort of microraptors. They look like they're almost trapped in flight in the ice here. You see an iguanodon, very similar to the thesaurus that you saw before, but with, none of the writing or any of that sort of on the tail.
I'm gonna get as close as I can to see all the dinosaurs I can see in the ice.
Were they fishing the dinos out of the ice? And
I think so, maybe, but they're definitely like, maybe this is where they got the base for it, because they're definitely the ones that are on the island are modified. I'm not sure how they modify them, but oh my god, look at that one over there! Look, and it's like another unskippable cutscene.
Don't freeze your hands.
But look at the. I don't care about my hands. Look how beautiful they all are. Like, this is a discovery of a lifetime.
Don't touch. Don't even breathe on them. Just
But
let's
they're
go. Is there any
Do
of the
I have
equipment, any of the pieces of equipment that look useful?
Go ahead and
Is we
scavenge.
We still have to get out of here somehow.
So when you take a quiet moment to search for useful objects or information, tell one of your stories and roll plus clever.
So, the way they just throw this equipment around just drives me crazy. Look, that drill bit's just a little bit dull. They could have saved that. This is so inefficient. I don't believe what so wasteful. How could they possibly? Something inefficient that infuriated me. So she's very infuriated. And I'm going to use one of my plus ones.
Okay.
Because I want
So that'll be a
useful.
+3 then.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh no.
That sounds like whammy.
That sounds like a whammy.
8.
Hey,
So I
okay.
find something handy.
I mean, that's not bad. That's not as bad as what I've done today, so.
Well, I rolled a 6. I just had to. Oh, it's a 9 actually. I guess if it's a +3, yeah. So it's a 9.
Yeah. So you find something handy. what exactly are you looking for? Is there anything specific that you're trying to get here?
I think he's trying to. Honestly, I think he's trying to figure out where everybody went. Where, is there anybody here? Is there,
Any way off from
yeah,
here?
how to get out of here?
Okay. So you sort of looking around as you walk through these ice caves here, and you're seeing all of this equipment, but no people. There's no food or anything like that wandering around. And then you see a door. And then as you sort of turn around the corner, you see this whole, essentially just like a corridor has been cut and pasted out of a building and slapped in here. It's just solid concrete walls and a floor that are just sort of laid down over the ice. Not quite sure how they managed to get it to stay. And you realize that there is one door that's just labeled supply closet, one that's labeled laboratory, and another door labeled hatchery.
Well, I don't like any of the signs on these doors.
I think supply closet sounds okay. The other two, I'd really like to make sure locked, real solid.
But
No, no.
You can
Well,
look with your eyes only.
But I
Through
want to
the
look with
window.
my fingers and my eyes.
Through the window.
Somebody sticking their fingers in here is what caused this problem.
I mean, but maybe we could fix it. Maybe we have the hubris to attempt to fix what was wrong.
Yeah, that always solves problems. Hubris. You take a peek in the other doors as Pia is sort of attempting to lead you all to the supply closet. And you just see a stairway for both the lab and the hatchery. And it seems like rather than sort of what they've done for the cave here, which is just sort of exposed naturalness, these have been sort of fully man-made supports and everything in there. And it's just stairways leading up on both sides.
We could take a detour. Come on.
I think if we're gonna look, we're all gonna go as a group.
Fine, okay. We'll follow Pia. You're right.
And Pia, you open the door for the supply closet. And you see there are just rows of sort of shelving, and they've got, new drill bits, new syringes, needles, all those sort of things. And then the light, that's just sort of what you can see from the light that's filtering in from outside. And then the light in here clicks on, and you see bodies on the ground. It's just huddled together in one corner are 4, you assume, scientists. They've all got lab coats on. And they're just sitting in a pool of frozen blood.
Well, I guess.
And then you hear a screech.
Oh no.
Because with scavenge, you find something handy, but you make a lot of noise. You draw attention. You hear a screech as from behind this shelving unit are 3 of those sort of small feathered dinosaurs. They're both only about a foot high. And then you see the sort of razor-sharp talons
Be like,
on
oh,
their
babies. Oh, no,
front
not
claws.
babies. Nope, nope, nope.
And you see them sort of peek around the side, screeching at you, and they are going to charge at you.
Whoops.
I don't suppose I can knock everyone out of the way and close the door again, right?
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
I think that would be hold on to your butt. That's just
Oh
sheer
boy.
physicality to power through. Just
Yeah,
trying to knock
probably.
everyone out as you
Knock
shove them back
everyone
and
back
shut the door.
behind. Yep.
Okay,
All right.
so roll plus fit.
Using my last +1.
Oh,
Okay. And just a reminder to everyone in chat, there's $10 gets you a helping hand, so +1 to a roll for a specific player. 25 is +1 to a roll for all players, which they can bank and use whenever they like. $50 lets you bring in and I guess decide on what kind of dinosaur. Always going to be angry though.
another dinosaur.
$75. Please no. $75 you get to introduce a helpful NPC. You know, if you want to actually help the players rather
there
than
are
spend the
options
50 on
to
a
help.
dinosaur. Yeah, there's helpful options. There's the extremely helpful $200 donation where all players get an additional special move,
Ooh.
which would be nice.
All right. Well, nobody did the last donation, so here we go. It's my +1. That's a 7.
Oh, no.
Could be worse.
And is that with your +1 and your...
Yes, that's with both my +1s. I rolled a 5.
Oh, no.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, you succeed, but you're exhausted. Take -1 to your next fit roll.
All right.
So
Oof.
we'll keep track of that. But you barge the other two out of the way and just slam the door shut behind you.
Like,
And then you hear the clang, clang, clang as these 3 dinosaurs just bounce off the
Like-
door inside.
Oh, there's something in there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Little things, teeth, feathers, dead people.
Dead people.
Yeah, I think
feathers.
we found the last crew.
Oh,
Eve, yeah, you probably don't want to go in there. You said you had a buddy that was working here.
yeah, I don't want to see him like that. Maybe
It's
he
okay.
lived. He lived. He's totally made it out. Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he's fine,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're fine.
You don't have to sound so hopeless about it. And
Did-
you see the lab door open. And Eve, what does John look like?
I guess John's like a large black guy, and he's got like a really frizzy fro, and just like just a generally chill guy. And he looks buffer than Eve. From
If we're
carrying
trying
all
to
those
run away,
books.
he will get away this time.
Yes.
And he just smiles at you and it's just,
Oh, John. Oh,
I'm
thank God.
fine.
See, I knew we could go to the lab.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh.
It's honestly, the lab's better than it used to be. I see
Oh.
you guys have found the dinosaurs.
A lot have found
That's-
us.
That's what they weren't telling us. They're making dinosaurs.
Why did
yeah.
you email me?
You saw the pile of NDAs we had to go through.
I mean, yeah, but
You think I had my
Fine.
personal email address on these computers? You think
okay,
every
fair.
move we made on them wasn't monitored?
Okay. Look,
You're smarter than that. Come on.
it's been a
hi.
day.
Sorry, I don't think I've met the two of you.
No.
I'm John.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cherry. I found these two outside.
Oh, you've been here the whole time?
Yeah,
Huh.
there's some weird stuff going on outside.
Yeah.
Like tennis ball sized lightning bugs and big beasties that with teeth. Some of them live in the lake. Some of them eat
Yeah.
grass.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, the big beastie in the lake got somebody. Also, it can scream like a people.
Yeah, that was Dave. All the he
That's what
was
Tommy
It's
said
like-
too.
We gotta stop the rum bump benders, man.
He was the sort of head designer. So
He was always a hack.
yeah,
And
no kidding. And sorry,
I'm
you are?
Tia, by the way.
Lovely to meet you. So, well, I guess I try and catch you guys up on what's going on. Follow me. There's some safe spaces in the lab. I get you guys comfortable. And he leads you up, as long as there are no objections, he leads you up into the laboratory sort of area, just up the stairs. And he's just kind of talking the whole time. He's like, yeah, so essentially, well, Encompass Media, they made those dinosaur movies, and the latest ones didn't go very well. Well, people are always complaining about their CGI, all that nonsense. The problem with it is nobody likes CGI anymore because, they refuse to pay their animators enough that they can actually do the work and make it look good. And
Yeah,
nobody
so they
likes
just look
practical
goofy.
effects anymore for, funnily enough, the same
Right?
reason. So they decided, well, they heard about this island that, some explorers have been out here, people were scoping it out, and they found this cave and found the dinosaurs. And they figured, hey, if we can control those things, we can make our own, we'll be able to use them. In the same way that you have like trained lions, trained elephants, whatever in movies. I don't think they really do any of those anymore because they're dangerous, but when's that ever going to stop them? And so they clearly invest a lot of money in here, and that's what they've been doing. They found these almost perfectly preserved dinosaurs, and have just been cloning them, accelerating the growth.
What
Making
do you
them-
mean almost though?
Making
Wow.
dinos for movies. Is that what they've been doing here? That is insane.
Yeah.
It's something
But you
Compass
saw the
Media
size
would
of
do
those
though.
paychecks. Like, come on. How could I say no? Especially once, I'd already signed everything, I was already here. Yeah. Why not? And yeah, almost. They there have been issues with like bone density, muscle loss, things like that. So we've been,
Supplementing.
complimenting, yeah, you put it that way. And he opens a door at the top of the stairs and leads you out into this laboratory. And you see there are workbenches, and it is this huge open area. And there is one workbench that is just a diplodocus neck, but just fully metal. And you can see them sort of grafting it onto a spine. And you see on another bench there's just these huge sort of vats. And you can see sort of muscle tissue being grown in there. So, that's what people have been doing here.
Y'all have been playing God.
Told you it was animatronic. See?
No,
Well,
that's flesh.
Growing,
this
you're growing meat in tubes to put on dinosaurs that haven't lived in however million years, so that you can use them in movies.
hey, I'm just a messenger.
Oh, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm baffled that this is a thing that's happening and stuff.
I mean, that's the long and short of it, yeah. They think they can make a lot of money from it. And who could ever say no to them? So here we are.
Well, how do we get to be not here?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's one I've been asking for a while.
Well, how did you two get here? Because you weren't here when this guy. You said your name was John, right?
John, yeah, that's me.
Well, John's obviously been here for a while, and you two are fresh. And I've been here by myself, I think maybe longer than John's been here? I don't know. Time gets a little silly when you're in the forest.
I mean, we do have our Zodiac boat, but it doesn't get you very far.
No, because
And we got to get back to the beach to be able to use that. That's kind of a ways through dinosaur infested plains and forests and lakes and
yeah, it's a bit far.
So you have his little Zodiac, but what dropped the Zodiac off? Because he can't cross the ocean on one of those.
A pleasure cruise, like
a
the
yacht.
yeah, the company chartered a yacht.
Is it coming back?
They can only
No.
well, I thought it came by weekly, didn't it? That's
Well,
what it. Wait,
when do your
hold on.
supply ships
Oh,
come?
Let me
yeah.
check my
Yeah, we know
tattered.
those guys. They
Oh,
come
my
by
notes are pretty
every
bloody.
week or two. Come by every week or two. Send in supplies and then head back off again. Give us a hand. My problem's just been, you know, I don't know exactly when they'll be here, and I don't want to face those things out there. We do have a helipad and a helicopter, but I can't fly that thing.
But couldn't you design a dinosaur to get us out of here?
That's not quite how it works. So, there was an issue with, designing the dinosaurs. That part went great. Supplementing their fragile bones with the metal and their weak muscles with better muscle. All that. That went fine. That part went great.
But
the issue was controlling them the way they wanted to. So they have these implants that they put in them. And a little while back, we realized that they were not happy with the radio signals that we were broadcasting. And so it just did something to the...
That's why that dinosaur was so angry. Oh.
Hey, maybe we can fix it.
Yeah, you said it was radio
do
waves,
that?
right?
Where's the radio?
Ooh. I can
Jerry, you
take you
have
there.
a map, right? You could mark it on the map, and then we could see if there's anything that we've come across to see if maybe there's a safe path that we've traveled before.
Well, I mean, I assume that they developed them here. The radio transmitter ought to be around here somewhere.
It's out in the fields nearby. I just, they don't want to interfere with the equipment here, so it's a little bit further away. That part was, you know, we obviously cordoned that part off. We didn't want dinosaurs getting there. But they seem to have broke through and destroyed the antenna. That's kind of where the communication issue came in. But yeah, if you hand me your map, and he takes the map off of you, and he's gonna add a few things. So okay, so that's where the tunnel was that led down at the caves, and back up here. There's the helipad just up the hill.
But no
Again,
helicopter.
Helicopter? No, we have a helicopter.
Oh,
I don't know how to fly the thing. I am not a pilot, and I don't want to risk crashing a helicopter. Those things look complicated. But if you follow the road down there, there's that's where the hatchery is.
I did do a little bit of training, but I ain't never flown one without a instructor sitting beside me.
Okay.
I could probably get it off the ground.
Could you keep it off the ground?
Probably.
I don't know if I trust the probably enough.
I mean, I passed my exams,
I guess.
But, you know.
That would certainly be a start. That would be great. I mean, obviously the other option is fixing the antenna. That's out past the hatchery, you know, where we actually clone the dinosaurs and then grow them big. Because obviously, you know, they're not going to be any use if we have to wait for them to age naturally. So we were kind of accelerating that.
But wait, how does that work with the metal bones? If you have like a small little dinosaur with bone, like, and it's metal, like when it grows up, like you can't expand the metal like that.
Exactly, that was another problem. Was obviously if we grafted those things in while they were, you know, to make it possible they'd survive, they'd just outgrow them. So we grow them full size while they're in the vats, and then we operate on them.
Oh.
And then we take them to their pens and their bits. That's what the helicopter's for. It's got one of those big nets underneath. Just load them up and move them around. And it was working great. Until the bigger ones broke in and took down the antenna. And then everything kind of went to Sam Hell. But
so there's bigger ones than we've already seen? I'm sorry. Jerry, did I speak over you? No? Maybe it was you, Dr. Pia.
So if all of them were going out, how come there's 3 in your supply closet?
Well, something happened when the antenna was taken out. A lot of the smaller, more aggressive dinosaurs, they seem to get smarter, somehow more controlled, more focused. And that's when, like I said, it wasn't just that we lost communication with the mainland. They took over. They broke through the doors. They chased a herd of triceratops into the lab, and the upstairs is chaos. You know, the trikes went back out again. They're fine, but you know, it's open, and that's not good.
No, that's not.
So they just seem smarter, and they chased a lot of the guys downstairs, and I locked them in.
And you didn't put a sign on the door?
I didn't think anybody else would be here.
Is it just you left?
I don't know. I mean, clearly not. Like, Jerry, you're here. And And
Yeah.
you saw Tommy. You said he's
He's in the lake now.
He's fish chum.
yeah.
So did you know that there were our colleagues in that area before you closed the door and left them to die, or did you just
Well,
not
they
know
were.
that?
The thing is, I told them to go in to the hatchery, and I went that way.
Huh?
And then I realized that none of them had followed me. So I went back, and they were all in the supply closet. And they weren't getting back up again. But the dinosaurs were in there as well. So I did what I had to do. I closed the door, and I locked them in with them. I would
Okay.
have helped them if I could.
Okay. All right. Dr. Pia, where do you think we should go now? Like, we need, unless, do you want to trust Jerry to just fly the helicopter, or do we want to try and secure something else before we?
I mean, I think we could try fixing the antenna.
Okay.
If we can get the control back, then we can leave at a more leisurely pace.
That's true. Okay, so John, you remember where the antenna is, right?
Yeah, I can take you there.
Okay, yeah, why don't
Can-
you lead the way? And then we could do no, maybe yeah, maybe you lead the way, but I'll maybe we should just hold hands.
Sure would be nice if we could go to that supply closet and get some pieces for the antenna.
Okay. All right. Can you describe the dinos for me? Maybe I could remember what they like. Maybe I could remember some stuff about them according to fossil records. And I'll use my
girl.
dinosaur move.
Guys, the supply closet was just spares and things. If you have if there's any equipment you need, we've got stuff up here. I can show you. And you have, as it stands, solved one of your 2 obstacles. Why have you lost contact with the outside world?
All right.
Now that means that all of you advance.
Hey!
So you get to
Ooh.
choose one of your additional special moves. The doctor one would have been real nice, but you know the doctor is the one who's out of commission.
Dead.
She's dead. Yeah, that would have been great. But
Well, Pia has has some fun
Pia's got
ones.
some great ones.
Yeah,
Jerry's
Yeah.
got some
has
great
some
ones
good
too.
ones.
Jerry
Yeah.
already knows which one Jerry's taking. Jerry is going to take It's Too Quiet. You always know when you're being hunted and you cannot be ambushed. To warn the others without tipping your enemy off, you must just do it!
Okay.
Which I think will be handy because, we still got like an hour and,
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I really want to take the nuclear option, but I think I'm going to go with construct instead.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna take lizard brain. When I roll a hit with dinosaur expert, instead of asking one of my questions, I may instill a simple emotion.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's fun. So if you get a 10 plus, you still get to ask 2 questions and also give
Know a
it an
thing.
emotion. Yeah. Okay, that will come in very handy. As we have just received a $50 donation for a
boy.
collection of roughly 25 small bird-like angry dinos, roughly the size of small turkeys.
Oh,
I
no.
love the description. Thank you, chat.
Like,
Who was it?
Which hilariously, that one I do have prepared already, so we're good. So
Of course.
it doesn't happen immediately. What happens is John takes you guys to get whatever supplies you think you'll need. You don't have to say exactly what you're taking. We can just sort of, if it comes up, you can say something that sounds like something you could have got here, and we'll
Right.
hand wave the specifics.
I mean, my toolkit specifically says it's got duct tape. We're ready.
Can
What
I
more
get
could you possibly need?
a refill on my tranquilizer rifle?
Of course.
Thank you. How many shots can I have, DM? I started with 5.
I think you find another clip of 5.
Cool.
So +5 to however many you've already got.
You're so effective.
Okay. So the other part of having solved one of your obstacles is that we now enter the extinction event.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Gives me some fun new
Lovely.
moves that I can use.
We
and
always love new moves.
As John leads you out into the sort of area leading down into the towards the antenna, you see the sky already getting dark, or already deep into dark, is just lit with flashes of lightning. And as the lightning strikes, you see almost like a wall, the rain coming towards you. And if you look in the top right corner of the map, it's a monsoon.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
So the fun thing here is we now have the countdown. When a hero misses, when a hero rolls a miss, or takes too long to make a decision, I will cross off one of those boxes and then make a move, depending on how many boxes are left.
Delightful. Yes.
Wonderful.
Things are about to get fun. And you guys seeing the weather taking a turn for the worse, John's like, we won't be able to fly a helicopter in that. We have to get out of here quick. We have to fix this antenna as soon as possible. And you guys take off through these fields. And immediately the lightning strikes and you hear chirping all around you. And just lifting up out of the grass is just a swarm of these rainbow. They look almost parrot-like in their coloring, but they are much bigger. Just these micro raptors swarm around you.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
Can I use Dinosaur Expert?
Okay.
I'm gonna put a +1 on that, so that leaves me with 1 more of those. Okay, so roll a 6 and a 3 for 9, plus a 2 for clever, +1, 12.
Ooh, okay. So these are microraptors. They are carnivores. And you get either 3 questions from the list or 2 questions and lizard brain.
I will take what is its weakness, what is its drive, and I'll take lizard brain.
Okay. Their weakness, and you can tell almost immediately as they swarm around you, and they're taking sort of little pecks at each of you as they fly in past. As when they sort of hit and bounce off of you, you feel just how light they are, how fragile they are.
Okay.
Seems manageable. What was the other one you took?
I said, what was its drive?
Let's drive. Hunger and something else. Every time one of them gets close and they sort of hit off of you, you hear your walkie-talkie buzz with static.
Okay.
Ooh.
Trying to think of an emotion.
I have a thought.
Go
I
ahead.
also have a thought, but
Hit me.
Pia first.
Turn the walkie-talkie up real loud and just hit the button to make it do the static.
Okay. So I'll do fear, and I'll unclip the walkie-talkie. I'll turn it up to max, and I'll hit the button, and then make myself look really big to try and get them to spook away from us.
Ah, yes, spook the little chickens again. You
Yeah.
see how that worked for Gwen?
I want to spook them away from me.
Okay. You hit this button and you see all of them sort of twitch as they react to the... You can tell the static is definitely a lot louder or something for them than it is for you. As they flock away. But you see them sort of land on the fences around this area, just watching you,
Just waiting. Just waiting.
just waiting.
All right. Okay, we need to back away. And hopefully we don't have to hit this again. Like, we got this.
We can't back away. That's where we gotta
Okay.
go, right?
Okay, all right. We'll go through then. Oh,
I do have this bag of jerky.
yeah. Okay, actually that might work because they do seem to be quite hungry. So like maybe if you could throw it like behind us as we're going, it's like when you feed crows.
Yeah, like breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be a
I think that's a look over there.
look over
Yeah.
there. That's the one.
That's
So
a-
roll plus clever.
Roll plus clever. I'm good at that. Theory.
Famously.
Famously, in theory, that is an 11 plus 2, which is a 13.
Hey.
Hey.
There we go.
Get out of here! Shoo! Shoo! Have some jerky. Leave us alone.
You toss this bag of jerky, and after a moment, once you have sort of continued on far enough, you see all of their attention drawn to it. And once you've gotten sort of far enough away, they flock down, and you can see them fighting over the meat here.
Probably
And
got
they're
too
not
much
paying
salt
attention
in
to you
it.
for now.
I wish we could have made friends. It would have been nice to have one in my pocket.
Well, maybe
Sure.
if we get the antenna fixed, you could think about that.
Okay, okay. Forward.
Okay. So you guys carry on through the sort of go through the chain link sort of fences, and you get to the antenna area, and you can see it is just this huge sort of like double fenced area here, and you can see where one whole side of the fence is just being trampled in. You can see the antenna is just crumpled. See, parts are missing. And
All right.
I'm assuming, Pia, you would like to do something here?
Yeah, I think this is time for Pia to construct something.
Okay,
So,
so you assign one person to take point on construction while you make the design. So who would you have taken point?
What do they need to roll? That's the real good question.
Whoever leads construction rolls plus the number of people helping you. Max 3. So it would be 3 with John as well.
all right. let's see. I think honestly, I don't trust Jerry that much, so I think it's going to have to be Dr. Eve.
Yeah, I figured.
All right.
You
I
mean you
would say
don't trust?
John, but that's not fair.
What do you mean you don't trust Jerry? He's an honest guy.
I trust him to be an honest guy. I don't trust him to do a good job of construction.
You know what? Fair. He's missed every single tranquilizing shot he's tried
Yep.
so far.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You want me where?
Yeah. Up there?
You want me up there?
You'll be good. You won't
Yeah.
fall. It's very safe.
It'll work.
It's not
Okay.
that tall.
On that
All
little
right.
platform there. See, it's got a handhold and everything.
Okay, only because it's got a handhold. Okay. Oh, this is really quite high. Okay. All right. I'm on the platform.
All right.
So one
let me
of the fun extra moves I get with It's a Monsoon, the area is dangerously slick
I'll catch
as
you.
the rain
Okay.
bursts through the clouds and it reaches where you are. And you are hit with this just torrential rain, wall of water. And as it sort of slams in, I think I'm going to need you to roll. Just do it. Just to
Okay.
hold on. So that is roll plus steady.
Okay, so +1 for steady. I will use my last +1.
Oof.
Okay.
A 4 and a 5. 1 for steady, 1 for that. So
So 11.
11.
Nice.
Fantastic. You pull it off, the water hits, and your hand kind of slips off of like the sort
Oh
of rung
god.
that you were holding onto at the side. But you're able to grab back on in time, and you are holding steady
Like,
on this ladder. And John sort of like, Eve! And he reaches up and hands you a little sort of clip that clips into the side of the ladder so that you can't fall off.
this would have been thanks, clip. That would have been
Uh,
smart. I wasn't thinking.
And they'll need the roll plus clever from Pia.
I don't have any more +1s, chat.
Uh-oh.
Can I
Oh
give
no!
people? Can I donate my +1s?
Unfortunately not. We will need chat to donate to Anita and Niki if they want to have their +1s.
That's an 8. Not terrible. So I need something I don't have. You'll tell me what and where to find it.
Oh, I'm so glad you chose this one. As you and John and Jerry are sifting through sort of all the parts, Eve, you're sort of up there just straightening things as directed by Pia. They're handing things up. You're sort of slotting them on,
Put that in there.
fitting them in,
Just-
welding things on.
Plasma welder. Oh god.
Pia, you realize that you are missing the actual like broadcasting part of. We have a $10 donation for Pia, so you have another +1.
Thank you, chat.
You realize that you are missing the part that actually sends the signals. And you're kind of looking around trying to find it. And then you hear a roar. And the lightning flashes. And you see a Tyrannosaurus Rex standing just outside the gate.
And is he
And you
walking away
see-
with my transmitter?
You see buried in its head from where it took down this transmitter, where it took down the antenna, buried in its head and somehow messing with the chip that was implanted in it, is the broadcasting part of the antenna.
Jerry,
Yeah.
make it count.
Okay.
I need that piece.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna do my best.
What? Wait, could I use a dinosaur expert on it and point out the weak spots to assist Jerry?
You can certainly try.
Yay!
Roll plus clever.
I,
And do remember that at this point, every single fail is one tick closer to the extinction event.
well, yeah, just for funsies.
Plus 2, 7.
Ooh. Okay. Choose one. I'm not on the right one. Yes, you still choose one. I'm assuming that'll be its weaknesses.
Yeah, it'll be weaknesses.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have never said that in my life.
Like,
Of course not.
Never, not even once.
Not even once.
No.
So, I think you realize its weakness will be the same as it was with the Microraptors, but it'll probably take a lot more than just a little bit of walkie-talkie static to scare this thing off.
okay, I was hoping for somewhere you could hit, but it needs a more powerful signal to make it scared, which, like, it's in its face. So good luck, Jerry.
Okay. Can I stack my +1 bonuses from chat?
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
Stack.
So, technically, I think this would be a fight because I am shooting at the thing.
Absolutely.
So that's a +1 from fight because I have a weapon.
Mhm.
So for a total of +3, because I'm gonna
This is some rule lawyering here.
I'm
What's
gonna-
going on?
Come on.
blow
Come on,
all of
come
my
on.
bonuses.
Big money.
Okay.
Hey, okay, that's a 10 on the dice +3,
Woo!
13.
Boy, rolling the clinch there.
Jerry makes it
Uh,
count.
Chat, no, I do not know who Scott Dorward is, unfortunately. It's just a, they're
It's a
certainly
DM
trying.
thing.
We're doing our
Yeah.
best.
I can't guarantee that they can do the things they want to do. That's up to the dice.
Give
And
my
how good
dice
my
more
math
kisses.
is today. That's a
Okay.
13.
On a hit, you buy a precious moment for someone to help you. This thing is huge. You know a tranquilizer, even the ones you've got here, probably isn't going to take it out. But you can slow it down. And that's, you fire, and it hits the T-Rex right in the neck. And you see it kind of sway almost immediately as the drug sort of hit its system. And it just turns and just swipes a claw through the chain link fence, just ripping it open even further.
Can I try again? Make it more sleepy. I don't know.
Pia, do you have a move?
I don't know. Pia was just gonna go after it with the screwdriver and try to get the piece out while it's being kind of dumb. Pia's suicidal right now, I guess.
No.
Nah. We're just trying to
Okay.
get off this island. Let's go.
I guess that would be a hold on to your butt
From
Sure.
Pia?
as you're sort of as the T-Rex is swaying on its feet. You're attempting to sort of grab it as its head is at its lowest and just pry this receiver out
Right.
or broadcaster.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll plus fit.
And I have a minus to fit right now, or at least not my
Oh, you're
plus
Minus
one.
one.
exhausted
Yep.
too.
So that
This is
makes
my
it straight roll.
this is my only fit. Okay, but I have a plus one from chat. Thank you, chat.
You
Let's
do.
see what we can do here. Come on, Shelby Cats. That's a 7 on the dice, so 8.
Hey, okay.
I get it, but I'm exhausted. So still
You're-
minus 1 to fit.
You're exhausted once again. As you just leap up as its head sort of hits the lowest point, and you're just clinging on to the top of this T-Rex, and you're burying the screwdriver, and you pry this broadcaster off and tumble off of the thing, and you hit the ground just winded. And as you hit the ground, you look to the side and see, just rolling towards you through the grass, is another. This one's a little different. It's a little blockier, a little chunkier.
It's a D12.
It's D12. And as it gets next to you, as it sort of rolls over and just bumps into you, it just uncurls, and you see a little baby ankylosaurus, which just kind of bumps its head up against your leg.
Oh, that's so cute.
Aww.
Gosh, it's adorable. Oh no.
A D12-osaur.
A D12-osaur.
And then you see it turn and look at the T-Rex and just curl back up into a ball, and it just starts rolling off towards
Precious.
baby.
towards the rest of you, just
Aw.
away from the T-Rex and towards the rest of you.
A baby.
As we had another donation, thank you very much for a mini dinosaur.
I love.
Adorable.
But you have the broadcaster.
All right.
Let's
Get
go. I'll
up
keep
and-
watch.
Go hand that up to Dr. Eve. Here's the other piece.
Okay, thank you. Like this way you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With the bottom plugs in there.
Oh, yeah. That's why it's got plugs. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and now
no.
it's time for Dr. Eve to roll
Uh-oh.
for the actual building of the thing.
Okay.
So you roll plus the number of people helping you. Max 3, so that's 3.
So I guess it's just plus
3.
Just plus 3.
plus 3. Okay. 4 and a 3 on the die for 7 plus 3 for 10.
You.
Fantastic. You build it quickly and expertly.
Like,
As
Yeah,
you,
Beautiful
yeah.
job.
Dr. Pia gave me really good instructions on the way over. Like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, and this makes sense over here.
as you
All right.
slot the broadcaster in and take off back to the base.
Can I
You
pick up
see-
the mini dinosaur?
You pick up the mini dinosaur as you go. You just scoop up the little ball.
Yeah, just
And
like,
you're just carrying it as you run.
Like a little
Like a
roly
football.
poly.
yep.
Or armadillo.
Squish that dino.
Armadillo, that's the one I was trying to think of
Yep.
earlier. Yeah, you have a little armadillo.
I
Thank you.
love them.
And assuming you're heading back to the base to send out communications, what was your plan here?
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Well-
because it's too stormy to fly.
Right. Either that or we try to get the dinosaurs back under control.
Oh, fun. Okay.
I don't know. You're the paleontologist, Dr. Eve. Do you think we can get them back under control?
I think we can, as long as the signal stops. but I don't think it's ethical to control them by radio waves, personally. But we still need to get off the island because that monsoon is still going to ruin us.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Uh,
guys are more in favor of trying to leave.
Yeah, and if it gets any
Ideally.
more rainy, I can't take a helicopter out of here.
All right, well, we got communication gear back, so let's head for the transmitter end and see if we can get signals out.
Okay.
Okay. And as you're heading back, you see the same swarm of little dinosaurs that you saw before are now back perched on the railings around the outside. And they seem they just have this sort of constant twitch to them now.
Oh, babies.
And they seem a little less in control. And the second you run out into that area, they swarm you again.
And we're
I
out
don't
of...
got any more jerky to throw at them.
And as you're running through, you see John is bitten on the shoulder. You see
John, no!
swats dinosaur off, but you see him just shaking a little. Just, yep, we need to get out of here.
Can I use Dinosaur Expert on them again? Or is it only once per dino?
I believe Dinosaur Expert is...
I think it's once per dino.
You can only use this move once per species.
Yeah, okay. So I can't use it on the mini guy either. Okay.
Oh, he's different. He's a mini.
Same
I will,
species.
I will
the
fight
same
on the
species.
It does say,
just a baby.
unless you get a chance to study a live one more closely. And
Yeah.
this is as close as you studied these guys before, but you're closer to the Ankylosaurus now.
Yeah, you got one in your pocket.
My mascot. I think, guys, I only did... The radio's not going to work anymore. I think we're just going to have to make our way through here, like dash through.
All right, so Kia is going to whip out her big screwdriver and put several like tails of masking tape on it, like a whip,
Okay.
and use that to jury rig a whip to try to beat them off. And
You're making a
and
bird swatter.
Fantastic.
right, right,
Okay.
exactly.
I love it.
So roll plus clever.
Come on, dice.
Big money.
Come on.
Oh
No.
no!
No.
Oh no! That's a 5. Okay, you're in
Okay.
jail.
On a miss, you're messing around damages something or someone. So you just duct tape and hope on this screwdriver, and you swing it around, and it just collides into Eve's face.
Oh no!
Oh, my
Eve,
glasses.
your glasses are smashed,
They're in bits.
knocked off.
Oh.
You have a cut on your eyebrow that is just pouring blood into your eye, making it even more difficult to see. And Pia, as the thing is just, your whip is stopped by Eve's face. Several of the little dinosaurs swarm and just take chunks out of your shoulder and your necks or anything you can find that's exposed, and you both take 1 injury.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ah, you guys are fine. I did that in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah. It's fine. We'll be good.
Oh no!
Since I'm close to an ankylosaur, could I use my dinosaur move on it again?
You are still in the middle of this field. If you want to do that, you can.
Sure. Okay, so dinosaur expert. That is a 6 plus 1 plus clever for 9.
Okay,
1.
you may ask one or use
Uh,
lizard brain.
Can I use lizard brain and just like give my little ankylosaur like empathy? And I'd be like, help me out, little guy. Be my seeing eye dino. Get me out of here.
You feel, sorry, as you're inspecting it, you feel you can't really see properly, but you can see a sort of blur as the ankylosaurus sort of unfolds and just sort of looks quizzically at you. Mechanically, it's worked. Diegetically, nothing happens.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just press my face to its face. Be like, okay.
What are you guys doing? As these dinosaurs are still swarming around you.
I would like to do a take my hand.
My glasses.
Yeah, that
And-
seems...
And grab. Can I grab both of them and take a penalty? Please, rules lawyering.
To grab both of their hands, you would have to drop your gun.
My gun's got a sling.
That does make sense, doesn't it?
I'm a hunter. That's to need my hands free for walking through the bush.
Quick draw
Clown
is not a
sense.
feat in this game.
I will take
you know what? Yes.
I will take negatives
and
on
I'll-
dice.
You won't take anything on the
No.
dice, but we'll see what happens,
Okay.
and I'll decide what I do after.
I will
What could
grab
go wrong?
Pia and I will grab Eve and I say we're
Oh.
getting the heck out of here.
Okay, thank you.
And now Jerry's a New Yorker. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's a 5 and a 6.
Hey.
Woo!
Okay. And I think either steady or fit would make sense for this, which
Well, I'm a -1 to steady and a +1 to fit.
probably didn't fit then. That makes sense. Okay. You grab both of their hands and you just drag them through and up into the building. The one person you didn't grab,
It's John.
John, I'm so sorry.
as you look back over your shoulder, you see John just head down,
No.
running
Oh,
towards
no.
you. And then, just coming from above, you see just a huge T-Rex head
Oh no!
down and just
Oh,
bite John in
no.
half.
Oh no.
John's right behind us, right? Right,
Yep.
guys?
Keep running. It's all
Okay.
good.
And it turns towards you and is just going to charge at the doorway.
Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in.
Okay, so
Sorry, John.
John's next.
I'm just gonna pardon me, clarify things here. At the moment, you have solved one of your obstacles. Your other obstacle is getting out of here, which you are attempting to solve. It won't be long before it gets too bad for you to be able to attempt to take off in a helicopter. But for now, it seems possibly doable.
I mean,
And
this
at the
guy's-
moment, that is the only way out you know.
This guy is getting bad, but I might be able to still get us out of here.
Okay. I don't know where John went. But does somebody have
It's
the
okay.
map?
He's okay. I got the map.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Maybe he marked it, so maybe I can't read it. My glasses are smashed. Pia, maybe you could
Sorry
guide us
about
there.
that.
It's It happens. Maybe when we get off, I'll get a new prescription.
Yeah, we'll get you somewhere where we can get you some new specs.
Yeah, we can get there. I thought we were fixing the antennas so they could come out and get us.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's all the dinos are outside. We got the big metal wall.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can last much longer. My not being able to see is giving me an instant migraine.
All right,
Yeah.
Jerry,
You could
it's all on
attempt to call
you.
someone, but yeah, it would take a while for them to get here. And as you guys are standing, sort of discussing this, you see the wall above the door just crack as the
Well,
T-Rex is just slamming itself into it.
yeah, we should keep running. We should get to that helipad.
Yep, let's go. As the DM gently prods us towards the solution.
Come on,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Go seeing eye
as-
dinosaur.
You're just sort of holding the Ankylosaurus just pointing out in front of you, and it just sort of moves its head to follow
Adorable.
after whoever's in front, and you're just sort of using that to direct yourself. And as you're making your way up towards where you think the helipad is, you hear a hiss behind you.
I can't be
And you
ambushed, my dude.
That's not good.
I can't be ambushed. I know there's things.
It's not an ambush. This is why I'm telling you about
It's
it.
a pursuit.
Suddenly,
This is them
dinosaurs.
just coming into the building.
Excellent.
You see coming in through the front door on the opposite side. So you guys are sort of on one side, there's the staircase, you're heading up there, and then on the opposite side of the building, about 100 feet away, you see the Velociraptor from down on the beach. And then another, and another, and another. And they just sort of stalk into the building, just taking you all in. And then they break into a run.
At us, assumingly.
Of course.
Great.
Of course.
Great.
Let's go.
Run? I assume.
Yeah. That's worked so well for us in the past.
We've done a whole lot of running today.
Yeah, we have.
I take Eve's hand
Oh, thank you.
because she cannot see.
Okay. So yes, it will be a. Ooh, bear with me a sec. Ba-ba-ba.
I'm slowing myself down to guide her to make sure that she doesn't trip.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a take my hand. It could be something else.
I think it'll still be run.
Yeah.
So roll plus fit.
Double fours plus 1. 9.
Okay. You get to a new location, but you're still being pursued, or you escape the threat into a new perilous situation. And Jerry, you have a +1,
Amazing.
as does everyone. Again,
All
you
Thank
get
you,
another
chat.
supply drop.
Yay,
Thank you guys very
chat.
much. Which would you like? New location, but still be pursued, or escape the threat into a new perilous situation?
I don't want to deal with the velociraptors no more, but we could take it to a vote.
I think a new area with the same threat is fine, because then we can at least get to the helicopter.
Yeah.
Pursued by velociraptors.
Exit pursued
Exit
by
pursued by velociraptors. Okay. So you take off, and you are following the sort of vague directions that John gave you. You just know it's that way. So you are running through hallways, upstairs, and you can hear the velociraptors just getting closer. And as you burst through a door, out onto a roof, pouring rain around you, you hear a hit and a sizzle right behind you. And you see the acid that they spit just burning through a section of the door.
Forgot about that.
Oh, boy.
Who decided that these messed up chickens needed to spit acid?
John's old boss.
Probably Dave.
Probably Dave. All right. Here. Helicopter's here.
Helicopter is here.
Awesome. I'm gonna load Eve in. Dr. Pia, you got eyes, you got legs that
Yep.
work. You take care of yourself.
Like, boy, I sure wish I could see what's happening right now.
It's
No, you
Pouring
don't want
rain.
to. It's okay.
Oh,
pouring rain.
okay.
Those big terrible chickens with the spitting acid are back.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep hugging my dino.
Keep hugging your dino, and I'm gonna try and just do it. Actually, I think this would be a hold on to your butt.
This would be a hold on to your butt. This is not something you can usually do easily.
And I'm gonna stack it and use all of my plus ones.
Oh.
Okay,
need
so
to
that's a
fly a
plus
foe.
3.
It's a plus 3 on top of whatever I roll. Okay, that's good. That's a 5 and a 1, so that's 6 on the dice, plus 3, which is a 9.
Okay.
Okay. You succeed, but you are exhausted. -1
Okay.
for your next fit roll.
Or-
You get things started. You know where everything is in the helicopter, even if you're not 100% sure on how to control it all perfectly. But you get it on and you feel the rotors kick up and start spinning. It takes a little bit for them to go.
Yeah, it's gotta warm up.
So, as they're warming up, the velociraptors have made it in through the door, and one of them is just going to leap into the sort of open back area of the helicopter.
Oh no.
As it leaps, lands in, the rotors are spinning enough, and you take off up into the sky. And that's what exhausts you is. It's so windy, it's so rainy, and it is exhausting to keep this thing under control. You're just wrenching the control stick. They're a
Yoke. It's
stick.
called a yoke.
You're launching the yoke around, trying to keep yourself in control as you take off into the sky. What do the rest of you do back there with a velociraptor?
No. Pia, do you have something?
I think we need to throw the velociraptor out.
Punt it!
I don't think I've used Dinosaur Expert on this one. I don't think I've used it on the Velociraptors.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'd like
No,
to try to
you
use
haven't.
that.
Okay.
6 and a 4 on the die, plus 2 for 12.
Damn.
I'm sorry, my dice are on fire.
I love that for you. It's better than.
I don't think you have rolled
Great.
any of you have rolled
I
a single fail
haven't.
since the countdown
I have.
started.
It's so silly.
I did.
That's right, you smacked me in the eyes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot to include that. That's fine. I did immediately make things worse for you anyway. So
Do
that
you want to put
It
a negative
counts.
on that?
that counts. I have put. Oh, let's make that a bit bigger. There we go. There's a little cross in the countdown.
Ruh-roh.
So with your 12, you get to pick 3 or 2 and do the lizard brain.
I just want a lizard brain. I just want it out of here. I just want to be like, go.
So what emotion are you instilling in it?
I guess fear
Because
of
it doesn't
me.
say you get to therapy.
Yeah. I'm blind. I can't see anything. Be gone. Wait, hold on. Open up my lab coat really big. Because that went so well.
Just
That
Fear,
went so,
fear
that went
of
so
me.
well last time, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. This time I got it. Just yeah.
okay. And you scare this velociraptor. It yelps, and you see it kind of flinch back.
Oh no.
And then you see it look down and see the drop beneath it. And I don't think
I'm scary enough.
it's keeping itself away from you all. It's kind of snapping at you,
Okay.
but it doesn't
I
want
mean,
to jump.
as long as it stays over there, we'll be fine, right, guys? It won't come at us for surezies.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Okay. And I
Um,
will need another. What were you going to say?
Yeah, you had
that's
something.
fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I will need another hold on to your butt to attempt to get us out of here
With a -1.
with a
Big
negative
money.
1.
No whammies. You got this.
Okay,
We're
that
fine.
is a 9. So what now? A -2 on the next time I roll this thing?
Just another negative 1.
Yeah.
But you just jerk the yoke over to the side and you're just pressing forward as fast as you can. You're kind of getting rattled around trying to keep this thing under control.
I'm sorry, it's bumpy.
But it doesn't take too long before you break out of the monsoon, out of the sort of main part of the bad weather here. And you are flying out. You look back and you see the island behind you. You see the buildings just destroyed as the wind is tearing up the trees around it and just smashing through the buildings. And
Hey guys, how's
Just-
it look?
We're fine.
We're good.
We're getting out of here.
It's
The
all
island's
okay.
not doing so great, but that's
Cool.
fine.
And John's with us? Okay.
as
We
the
just
Velociraptor
need-
just
hits
being
Sessions
quiet.
We
again.
just named the Velociraptor John, I guess.
And you press on, the island disappearing into the distance. And now, for the last part of the game, the denouement, you have returning home. When you escape the island, everyone roll plus the number of stories you've told over the course of your adventure. For Bella, this includes for Dr. Gwen.
Okay.
I don't think they got a chance to tell a single story before
did,
they were brutally murdered.
No, she told a secret.
Yeah, she wanted to be double
Yeah.
certified.
Yeah, she was a dermatologist. She wanted to do something else. So number of dice per story.
No, so it's still 2 dice, and then just plus, rather than the stat, plus the number of stories you told.
Okay. As the
That's-
add number. We're not adding
that's-
dice.
That's 8.
Also an 8.
I used my +1, and I rolled snake eyes for a total of 3.
Oh no.
That's fine. You're good.
Okay, we're going to start with Anita then. Describe something, an image or a memory that you will carry with you from your time on the island.
Oh shoot. She just realizes as they asked, "Oh, is John with us?" We left Dr. Gwen too.
And what
So-
sticks with you is just the memory of your
The
Your
memory
friend.
as we fly away, we look back at the building and there, oh no. There
That's
was
okay.
Dr. Gwen.
For Gwen.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, we'll move. Bella, did you roll for Dr. Gwen?
No, I only rolled for Jerry.
Roll for Dr. Gwen.
Gwen gets an 11. No. Yes. No, that's a 9. I can't do math anymore. 4 plus 5.
That's even better.
Okay.
9.
Choose one player to say what they'll remember about you. I think we already know what.
What do you remember?
Niki,
Do you
what
remember?
does
I remember that they wanted to be double board certified. So maybe when I get back, I'll look into doing that.
you get another PhD?
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Okay. And as you look back at the island, you see the shape of Dr. Gwen stumble out of the reception
No!
No.
as it's
Ooh.
torn down. Jerry,
Oh well, hi.
you rolled real bad, didn't you?
I rolled an 8.
Honey.
Oh yeah, it was Eve that rolled real bad, wasn't it?
Yep,
It
Yeah.
solo
was.
3.
Fantastic. Jerry, describe something, an image or memory that you will carry with you from your time on the island.
Well, it was real fun meeting all these people after wandering around in the woods for a while. I don't know how much time it was. It was them science people, and then these new folks, and then we all got off the island. Some wild stuff happened in between. Some guy got
Fantastic.
eaten by a lake monster.
He did get eaten. And Dr. Eve, describe something bad that happens to or because of you as a result of your time on the island.
I think Dr. Eve loses one eye.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes reading the books to work on that extra PhD like so much harder. And it's
Yeah, you don't get the binocular vision.
yeah.
I thought maybe
But-
the ankylosaurus got so big it got you kicked out of your apartment.
I mean that too. That also happened.
You do have your seeing eye dinosaur
Yes.
to keep you company. And also, I guess you guys just bring a velociraptor back?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we ran him out to
That's-
Steven Spielberg.
That's another story. But we are a little bit over time, so we are going to wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, chat, for
Thank you.
all the
Thank you.
chaos you contributed, and absolutely destroying any plans I had whatsoever. It was a delight. We'll have a little extroduction. I don't remember the word. My brain is fried. Once again, my name is TJ. I am at bawjax on everything. I don't do much. I sometimes make silly little games. I mostly just yap about the games that I play. Yeah. Niki?
My name is Niki. You can find me on Blue Sky under the account Orblick. Bella, you next?
Hi, I'm Bella. I am only on the internet in a very few places, so don't go looking for me. Today was great. I've got some handmade dice bags in the silent auction that you should definitely go bet on because they're awesome and they're real cheap right now. Anita?
And I'm Anita. I go by mamastrange. You can find me on Blue Sky, generally making supportive, positive comments because that's what I try to do. So
Nice.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys. I think it'll be back to Blair and Andrea in a minute.
Yeah. And I've got some little tiny dinos to say bye.
yay, bye.
Goodbye. I don't know when we're gonna disappear from the screen, so I'm just gonna keep yapping.
Keep yapping.
Vibes. What a fun game. Thank you so much for running
Fun
it.
game.
That was awesome.
That was